All right, guys, welcome into WarDogSports.com. Your War Dogs will take on Tulsa McLean tonight here at home at Red Robertson Field. This is the Pizza Hut of Miami pregame show. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you, bro.
Okay. I couldn't hear anything because you wasn't talking, so I was
No.
worried. But this is the Pizza Hut of Miami pregame show. If you're hungry right now, it'd be a perfect time to call Pizza Hut. They'll deliver it right to your house. You can even go on your app. I have a Pizza Hut app. You can order it right from your app. You don't even have to talk to anybody. You can order, pay right there on your app. They just drop it off your door and roll on. And I've been doing that quite a bit here lately when I needed pizza, you know.
Yeah.
But guys, coming in tonight, the War Dogs dropped a tough one last 2 weeks.
That's love right there.
And but last week was extremely tough. We lose our starting quarterback last week. Gavin Payton will not play tonight, still in the concussion protocol. And we talked to his dad yesterday, and he's still having some headaches and some dizziness and stuff like that. So he will not be playing tonight. So it'll be true freshman. I say true freshman like he's a red shirt.
Like he's a red shirt.
Freshman Carson
Jinx. Yep.
Jinx will be taking the reins tonight. He came in relief of Gavin last week when Peyton got injured and taken to the hospital, and did an admirable job.
Yeah,
you know?
sure. Especially considering who we were playing.
Well, and here's something else I found out that I didn't know. Carson came into that game last week and took over and hadn't taken one snap at quarterback all week. So
Well, that explains a lot of the,
So did well. Plus, we had a backup center in there.
Right.
Last week that hadn't taken reps at center. That explains some of the high snaps that we were seeing. But tonight, Clay McCormick is back at center, which will be good. That'll help calm things down on that offensive line. You're going to get good snaps.
Protection,
So Carson will be back there as a freshman. We'll see how that thing works out for him back there. I think we're going to see Josh Throneberry maybe run the ball a little bit more tonight than what we have in the past, and that's just an assumption by me. I haven't talked to any of the coaches or anything about it, but I think we may see Josh with the ball a little more. I know Tanner Maple was banged up a little bit, had a knee that got tweaked. I think that he went and got it checked on. He's going to play tonight. So I think he's going to be okay as far as that goes. Horn was shaken up last week. Matt Horn was shaken up.
Had bruised ribs, right?
And ended up with bruised ribs. They thought they were broke at first. Luckily, they weren't broke. They're bruised, which still hurts. So he will go tonight. He was practicing as well as Maple this week. So I think the only one we're doing without for injury is Peyton this week.
I think so.
Of course, that's a big one. I mean, you're starting quarterback. So that's a big piece to replace. But, like I said, Jinx came in last week taking no snaps and did fairly well. I mean, he didn't do anything to hurt us in that game last week. So that's good when you have a guy coming in that's hadn't taken any snaps as a freshman.
He showed a lot of poise there getting thrown in that position as a freshman. He was in middle school.
Yeah,
last season.
Right.
A year ago, he was on the 8th grade field.
And
they get thrown in there against Wagner.
Right.
And
guys, I mean, that score last week, 76-6, is it bad? Yes, it's bad. It looks bad. It is bad. It tastes bad. It's bad. But, you got to understand Wagner's Wagner. And Wagner's the best team in this conference by far.
I agree.
There's not anybody in this conference that's going to give them a ball game. They're going to win every game in this conference. Similar to that one.
I don't know how Pryor beat them.
Yeah, Pryor beat them 42-41 early in the season.
They must have had some kids out or something.
But, that's the problem is with this conference is we're top-heavy with Wagner.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody else is pretty comparable, I think.
Right.
But Wagner is just that much better. They're an elite team. So, on our webpage, some of you guys saw the post where I made about people not talking bad about the kids. And I know people have their opinions, and some are positive, some are negative. Our page is for positive.
Yep.
We're trying to encourage the kids and be positive. If you got some negative stuff, post it on your own page. Great, I'm good with that. But on ours, we got to keep it respectful and good for the kids. I'm not going to say every post is bad. This one was particularly bad.
Mm-hmm.
It struck at the kids and at the coaches, and I can't have that on our page. So that's why that person was banned. And that was after she was warned, and then she mouthed off some more, and then I banned her. So that's the first and only person I've ever done that with.
Yeah.
But so tonight with the McLean coming in, Tulsa McLean, I'm not sure their record. I know it's not very good. I know they've lost some games to some other people in our conference that we either played a good game with or beat. Well,
I don't know that
we haven't beat anybody in conference, so
Yeah.
I don't know that they played Sequoia, but I know they played well, anyway, McLean's a game I think we can win.
Should be. McLean's full of athletes. They got athletes all over the field. But what we've seen in the past is they don't do well with adversity.
Right.
So you come out and you hit them in the mouth, you get them down a football or two, a touchdown or two, and they're going to fold. And then they killed themselves in the past with penalties.
Yes.
Just their discipline's not great.
Right.
As far as a lot of false starts.
Yep.
That's what we saw. They had a hard time moving the ball offensively, just a lot of false starts. Now, that being said, they got a lot of speed, and that speed has hurt us.
Mm-hmm.
And they get somebody behind the defense, and get us beat deep, and it's going to be off to the races, and they're going to be hard to catch.
I know they do have a new coaching staff this year. I've heard that this coach is actually turning them around a little bit. I think the last time that they really blew us out of a game was when they had Josh Jacobs as a running back, and Josh Jacobs now plays for the Oakland Raiders.
Yeah.
I mean, guy was a stud and went to Alabama. Won a couple national championships there now and plays for the Raiders now as their feature back for the Raiders. But the kid was a stud.
Yeah.
He was really the only time they blew us out of the ball game. Yeah. And other than that, we're usually in this ball game. We usually compete well in this game. And like John said, you hit them in the mouth, and you have the opportunity to drive the dagger and put them away because they kind of self-implode after that. Now with this new coaching staff, he may be trying to correct some of that.
Yeah. Discipline goes all back to coaching. It goes what you let them get away with on the practice field, because they're gonna, you play like you practice, and if you have a sloppy practice and you're letting them get away with sloppy things on the practice field, then that's going to translate over to sloppy practice on game day, and that's what gets you hurt. So, it'll be interesting to see what this new coach has done for them.
And of course, we got a new coach his second year, and Zach Gardner, and he's brought in a pretty good staff.
Things.
Oh yeah, I'm telling you, this program has turned in such a positive direction.
It has.
The direction he has it headed in. I mean, we're not quite there yet.
No.
Which is obvious. But man, if you can't see the strides that are being made, then you're probably going to go see Dr. McQuigg because you got some eye problems. Because it's going in the right direction. Good things are happening, not only in the football program, but all of our programs. Positive things are happening from the weight room. Last year with the powerlifting team, they got second place for the girls.
Yeah.
Fourth place for the boys.
Had a couple
two
of state
individual champions.
Yep.
So those are positive things that wasn't happening here before. But he brought back old War Dog, a couple of old War Dogs, and Brad Homer, and David Gilstrap is on the staff now. He brought a couple guys with him, and he kept some of the guys that was here.
Yeah.
And I think the mixture is great. I think they've gelled well together. And altogether, I think this staff's a pretty good one.
Yeah. You know what? The thing I really like about watching this staff with these kids is the chemistry that they have. In the past, I've not seen the coaching staff really relate emotionally with the kids.
Right.
With the flow of the game, like these guys do. Skylar Jug kicks field goal, kicks extra point, and Zach Gardner meets him out back past the numbers.
Yeah.
And it's just that's good to see. It's refreshing to see. It's it's a good omen. It bodes well for us.
It is.
I tell you what, it all starts. Every bit of that starts with the guy that's down here at about the 50-yard line with his back to us. That's Superintendent Hogan down there.
Yep.
And he's standing next to Chad Davis and Nick Highsmith and Kyle Baldridge and all those guys just do a tremendous job for us.
See the coin toss going on there now.
Miami has elected to take the ball.
So Miami wins the toss, takes the ball. They will be moving south to north or right to left on your screen.
What do you think about that decision, Bless, to take the ball here early?
I think probably Coach Gardner probably wants to get the ball in our hands and try to score immediately. They want to, I think he's probably thinking what we're thinking. If we can score on these guys early, we may, suck the wind out of them a little bit.
Right.
So, and it also, he may see something defensively he wants to try to attack.
Gotcha.
You know, so we're going to take a break here and play this intro video for the War Dogs, and we'll be right back.
It's the War Dog way. Let's go!
All right, guys, welcome back. You see the War Dogs came out, and youth football night, the youth football players came out behind them, and the War Dogs are ready to go here
That's pretty cool, man. I like seeing
as they take on Tulsa McLean.
the future come out there following the big guys. That's cool. Bless, how many more games we got, bud, on the schedule?
Well, we got 3 left, I believe, after this
Is
one.
it? Let me look at the
We got Bristow,
program here.
Cleveland, and Oologah. Is that right?
Oologah, Cleveland, and Bristow in that
Yep.
order.
And we got 1 home game left. That'll be senior night. It'll be Cleveland. So next week we'll be on the road at Oologah, and then back home for Cleveland, and then on the road to Bristow. Bristow's a little trip for us.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a bit of a drive. Other side of Tulsa.
And again, we thank Pizza Hut and Scott Krieger and his staff for being our pregame show sponsor. They'll bring us pizza at halftime, so you'll hear us say something about that again. But we do appreciate their sponsorship.
Yeah, Pizza Hut a lot. Hey, Bless,
Yes,
what? Remember when we played T-ball?
Yeah.
Who was our sponsor?
Pizza Hut.
Yeah,
We always use the cup for cup ball too.
yeah. And
That
that's
doesn't
the wonkiest.
Swingle's going to pick it up about the 18. He gets spun around. He cuts back, and he's going to be brought down
Took a
at
bit.
about the 24 is where the War Dogs going to start out.
Took a bit for him to start going north and south there. That was the weirdest kickoff I've ever seen.
So the War Dogs will take over 1st and 10, and out comes Jinx. It looks like Maple is going to be in the lineup to start on offense.
Got our spotter over here.
They're actually going to come out with 3 running backs in the backfield.
My beautiful wife, Miss Paige Bearden.
1 receiver at each side, 3 backs in the backfield. Jinx gives the handoff to Throneberry. He gets inside. He's got room. He's going to go ahead for about 9.
Yeah, and there we see Josh Throneberry running the ball, just like you said.
So it's going to bring up 2nd and a little over a yard, about a yard and a half.
Yeah, we saw the first of that last week when we were here against Wagner. He was actually able to do some positive things. Just a big, strong kid.
This time, 2 backs in the backfield, 2 receivers to the bottom of your screen. Maple lined up as a tight end. Throneberry gets the carry again. He's got the first down. He's going to power ahead to about the 44-yard line. Actually, going to mark it at the 43. 1st and 10 War Dogs.
It's 2 handoffs in a row right to Throneberry, and we got us the first down.
He's got a pretty good average going right now.
Yeah,
Averaging about 8 yards a carry.
yeah, we'll take that. Both of those just little off-tackle runs, not anything special there. Just nice blocking up front by the guys and make him a hole to get him into that next level and make the linebackers have to do something.
Well, this is a good way to work Jinx into this ball game as well.
Exactly. Get rid of those jitters a little bit.
2 backs in the backfield, 2 receivers to the bottom of the screen. Snap is back. Fakes that handoff, and Jinx is going to keep it. And he's going to be ahead for about 5, maybe 6. And he's going to be at the 49-yard line.
Yes, that was an interesting look right there.
Will be a pickup of 6. Bring up 2nd and 4.
Do we take a shot here, Bless?
I don't know.
We'll keep doing what we're doing.
I mean, if you can run the ball and you're chewing up yardage like this, I'd say you keep doing it until they stop you.
Well, we'll see what.
But then again, you start getting on the bite in, then you try to go over the top.
Throw, yeah.
Got one receiver to each side, 3 backs in the backfield. Snap is back. Maple gets this one, and he's got a first down. He's going to power ahead down to the 41-yard line in McLean territory.
Pick up a good, easy 12.
Actually going to put it at the 40. 1st and 10 War Dogs. And, we were talking about this last week with Throneberry and Maple, Thunder and Thunder.
Yeah.
I mean, both these kids are big. They run hard.
Big,
they run well
strong.
downhill.
Sure.
And once again, you're going to have 3 backs in the backfield, 1 receiver to each side. That is Burris at the bottom and Swingle at the top. Snap is back. Maple gets the handoff again. He's hitting the backfield, breaks the tackle. He's going to have first down and more. He's going to be brought down from behind at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10 War Dogs, 20-yard run by Maple.
Their corner comes over from here on this side of the field, comes over, makes an ankle tackle to save the touchdown, or Tanner Maple's in the end zone.
I'm kind of liking this new system.
I'm liking it.
We haven't ran this 3-back set much, if any, this season, but, boy, it's working tonight. Once again, 3 backs, 1 receiver to each side. Burris at the top, Swingle at the bottom. And they're going to jump off sides.
There's 5. Thank you.
Hard count by Jinx will draw them off sides.
And I like seeing that from the young freshman right there. Using his cadence right there to get his team 5 yards.
This is valuable experience for him because next year he's going to be the guy.
He's the guy, yeah. It's tremendous. Last season, Christian Revis was our backup quarterback.
Right.
And we've been seeing him nearly exclusively at safety, and he's been doing a dadgum good job there.
3 running backs once again, 1 receiver to each side. Snap is back. Handoff. McCleary. He gets some room. He's trying to get to the end zone. He's going to be stopped at about the 3. 1st and goal, War Dogs.
So Jinx turned to his right there to hand off. McCleary was coming around to his left, so he had to pivot and find his running back right there. It looked like he was really faking which side he was going to go to.
Well, again, freshman in the game.
Yeah.
He made a mistake there. Man, he corrected it really quick.
Yeah, he did. He turned around. His handoff was
on time.
Got the handoff
and got first down. Now it's going to be 1st and goal from the 4. Same power set here by the War Dogs. 3 backs in the backfield. Snap is back.
That's Maple.
Maple gets the carry.
Boy, that's close.
And he's going to be stopped at about the 1. This will be 2nd and goal from the 1. You may not even see us throw a pass tonight if we can keep running the ball like this.
Yeah, no kidding.
Bob Homer's probably down there licking his chops. He'll be able to run the ball down
he's
somebody's
liking
throat.
That.
Snap is back. Throneberry. And he's going to be
caught
wrapped
from
up and brought down.
About to the original line of scrimmage right there.
I think he actually may have lost just a little.
Depends on the spot, really.
And it's still about the 1.
Yep.
So now 3rd and goal from the 1.
So our technical crew made it into the booth just right before game time next door. It's Jessica and Caleb Smith. They take care of running not the scoreboard, but the Jumbotron, and then take care of running commercials and things like that. They do a great job for us and keep this thing rolling.
Snap is back. And Jinx
carries it himself.
Touchdown, War Dogs!
Boy, he got hit just short, but then that extra effort, which we've not seen in the past, pushes him on over the goal line and touchdown War Dogs.
Well, he ran over a guy.
Yeah.
And that guy's still down. The freshman lowered his shoulder.
Yeah, he did. He
ran over him and powered his way into the end zone. The McLean player is still down.
Yeah.
And timeout on the field. War Dogs lead 6-0. Skylar Judd's extra point pending here.
Yeah, they're going to work on him just a minute. He took a shot.
We're going to step away and try to run a commercial here while they're working on him. We'll be right back with the extra point on WarDogSports.com.
Nothing will make you smile more than a War Dog win and a visit to Family Dental Associates. Great smiles last a lifetime, and so does our War Dog pride.
Whoever said college kids are afraid to get their hands dirty has never been here. We've got a 200-acre farm and an equine facility equipped with 60 horse stalls, and we don't stop there. We've got 11 student groups and hands-on learning opportunities across 4 different degree programs. Come visit us online at neo.edu/AG and learn why we're the #1 place for Aggies. NEO Ag, branded in tradition for 100 years.
Guys. Come on, baby. Good times, guys. How many is that?
Is that 17 or 18?
That should be.
Hey, we're out here with the Spoonbill Wreckers.
Yeah.
Wrecking them.
Right on.
Say hi, John.
Nice. All right, guys. Yeah. Perfect. How many was that?
14, huh?
Yeah.
Fishing's good today.
Yeah.
Records is the #1 here in the United States. I come from Brazil just for these guys. Thank you so much, Brian.
Never worry about your medications again when you use Osborne Drugs Pack My Meds. Pack My Meds packages your prescriptions and over-the-counter medications by the dose. Individual packets include the date and time that you need to take them. Up to a 30-day supply of every pill you take comes in a convenient box, and each packet can be easily torn off. It's safe, convenient, and you never have to worry or be confused about what medication to take or when to take it. Osborne Drugs in Miami.
Security Bank and Trust Company is your full-service, locally owned community bank that has proudly served the Miami, Oklahoma area since 1922. Security offers you 3 convenient locations, 2 in Miami and 1 in Afton. At Security Bank, our staff works hard to understand the industry you operate in, working to nurture new ventures and help provide capital for key strategic decisions. We offer tailored solutions in a wide array of industries. What can we do for you? Thank you for banking with Security Bank.
All right, guys, welcome back. While we was playing the commercial, Skylar Judd did hit the extra point and makes it 7-0 War Dogs. I didn't see the McLean player get up and walk off on his own. Or?
Yeah, he did.
Okay, good.
Yeah. I think there's just a preponderance of precaution right there. He's over on the bench over there, and they're still talking to him.
Now, you always hate it when you see a guy go down like that, and we've had that happen to us several times the last couple of weeks. And you never like for a player to get banged up like that. But what a play by our freshman, though.
Yeah. He is Carson Jenks showing he is not afraid to lower his shoulder and lay one on you with authority. So 7-0 Miami, 7:18 left here in the first quarter.
Skylar Judd set to kick it off. Here you approach. Kicks it high end, over end kick will be fielded about the 12-yard line, excuse me. It'll be returned up the middle. He's got room.
He's got a little room, and he's fast.
He's going to be pushed out. He gets all the way back into War Dog territory.
So actually, Jerome pushed him out?
They're going to mark it out actually right at the 50. I thought he went out like the 49.
Yeah, I did too.
So right at midfield, McLean will take over. And right there you saw the speed that John was talking about in the pregame.
Yep. They get a little seam, and it's going to be tough to get them stopped. So their offense is going to take the field, and they're going to try. They got half field to work with, and they're going to try to answer.
Now we'll see if our defense can bow up and make the stops here. They're going to come out with 4 wide receivers, 2 to each side, and a single back in the backfield. So they're trying to spread out our defense here, try to run this thing probably. No, he looks to throw. He does throw a flag on the play.
That's going to be a false start.
He's going to be out of bounds.
Who was it, Horn?
He's going to pick up 5 yards where he gets pushed out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play. Probably going to be an illegal formation.
Yeah, wait and see what the call is right here. You'd think it's going to go against McLean unless one of the guys jumped off sides and we didn't. A false start. That's what I thought.
So that's going to back him up.
First
5.
play from scrimmage.
So it's going to bring up a 1st and 15 from the 45.
Hard to play from behind the chains.
So once again, 2 receivers each side, single back in the backfield. That last time they threw that little flat pass to the top of your screen. We'll
interesting front here, just a 3-man rush.
Going to hand this one off. He misses the first tackle, but he's going to be brought down
my goodness.
at the line of scrimmage.
Tanner Maple just shot through there and wrapped him up. It looked like for a second there was going to be a hole right there, but Tanner Maple saw it and said, "No, sir."
So
You
no
just take a
gain.
seat, young man.
No gain to bring up 2nd and 15 from the 45.
I mean, he just shot right through there.
Once again, 2 receivers to each side, single back in the backfield. Probably going to see him throw here. Snap is back. He does look to throw.
Here comes pressure.
He airs one out. The guy's open, makes the catch.
First down.
He's going to be brought down, but not until he gains 16 yards
There's
and a first
Christian
down.
Revis there on the tackle.
So that's going to put the ball down at the 38-yard line in War Dog territory.
That stinks. Got to have him at 3rd and long, and they convert. Interesting. I've not seen us really have a 3-man front this season yet. Bless, have you?
Well, we actually got a 4-man front.
If you count the
But-
linebackers.
Well, no, see, Perry's out here on the end,
Oh,
but he's going to have to go out and cover that receiver.
Somebody's going to have to.
So now they got 2 receivers at the top, 1 at the bottom. Oh, he moved.
Yeah, he did.
Hand off the guy in motion. Oh, he makes a spin.
Kamumo misses a tackle.
And he's actually going to gain about 4 yards.
Keegan had a hold of him, but he spun out of it. Looked like something off of Madden 2018.
Yeah, that right there, when you get him in the backfield like that, you got to make that stop.
Yeah, you got to make that stop.
So that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. Ball sitting at the 34-yard line.
That's real easy for us to say, though.
Yeah,
Sitting up here in this booth. 50 years old and slow as Christmas.
I'm not 50 yet.
Not yet, I'm not. Got a few more hours.
So 2 receivers at the bottom, 1 at the top. Single back in the backfield. Guy comes in motion. Snap is back.
There's the flag. False start. That'll back him up. And their quarterback showing his frustration right there. One of his tackles moved. His right tackle. There's guard, actually. Moved and come up out of his stance a little early. And now they got
It's going to be 2nd and 11.
behind the chains again.
They come out 2 receivers at the bottom, 1 at the top. Single back in the backfield. Snap is back. Handoff.
Well, he makes the
He's
corner.
got some room.
There's the
and
speed.
Turns on the
He's gonna
speed.
go,
He's
guys.
going to score right here. Tulsa McLean.
We
Makes
missed
it
2 tackles. Missed 2 opportunities to stop him, one of which was behind the line of scrimmage. And he made the corner and just outran us. Just speed kills.
Yep.
And, like I said, they had how many penalties on that drive? 3. And, and then we had them third and long once.
Yep.
And they convert. Got a 2nd and long right there. Nothing fancy. Just a sweep left, and he makes the corner and just turns on the Jets, and we didn't have nothing for him.
They're going for 2 here.
Well, why not?
They're going to go to that side. They're overloading the bottom, so they're going to the top.
Yeah. Carson folks better watch what's coming.
He looks to throw. He's got a tight end out there.
Nothing there.
And Swingle was all over that.
Yeah.
And so now it's 7-6. The War Dogs with 4:25 to go. Or is that 9?
4:25.
Okay, that pole's in the way. Yeah. So 4:29 to go. Or 25, excuse me.
Yeah.
Left to go here.
And that missed extra point attempt right there, that missed 2-point conversion. I hope this game doesn't come down to that mattering. We've seen it, a few times this season where things like that come down and matter, and I hope that doesn't matter. I hope we're able to get a good enough lead on these guys and to where that really doesn't make a big difference. But like I said, they looked pretty good right there on the one play they was able to put together and not false start on. Made the corner, and we couldn't catch him. I don't look like they've kicked the ball off very much, Bless. They're not really sure what to do here.
So So he does get teed up. And actually, they're standing. I mean,
they are right.
If they take one step, they're offsides.
He gets it away.
It's a high
it's short
kick, takes a bounce. Maple's going to pick it up.
Come on, Tanner.
Oh, he puts a move. He's at the 50, 45, 40.
Come on.
40, 30. He's going to run over a guy and gets knocked out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Get you some of that. Tanner Maple plows him.
Lowers his shoulder, knocks his kids into next week. And that just slowed him down enough to where he got caught from behind and pushed out of bounds. But once again, Tanner Maple making a gutsy call. That ball was bouncing around. He snagged it out of the air and took off instead of just falling on it.
Yeah, I mean, that ball's live.
Yeah.
So if McLean gets it,
yeah,
it's their ball. But Maple picks it up or makes a huge return down to the 27-yard line in McLean territory.
I love the fearless play. Get the ball, go make a play. Make them stop you.
So now we're going with the same 3 running back set, 2 wide receivers, one to each side.
They didn't have nothing for us that first series.
He's going to pass right here. He's going to Burris. Ball's in the air.
Ooh.
Burris had to become the defender right there. That ball was going to be picked.
It was thrown a little bit behind him, and really the only guy had a chance to catch that was the McLean corner right there that was in coverage. But Burris did a good job getting his hand out there and knocking that out of the way.
That's a good senior move right there.
Yeah.
He saw what was going on, and he knew he had to turn
boy.
himself into a defender and make sure that ball was not intercepted.
He was like, oh, boy, my freshman quarterback here has thrown a bit of a duck.
Well, it was a decent throw.
It
was just underthrown.
It was.
When the ball looked good in the air, it just didn't put enough air under it.
A little bit of confusion here about who we're going to line up where.
Snap is back, and McCleary gets it, and he's not going to get much.
Jinx once again turned the wrong way for the handoff. He turned to his left that time, and McCleary was coming to his right. He did make the adjustment and got the ball handed off, but it took a split second.
He's actually going to lose about a yard right there. It's going to bring up 3rd and 11.
So McCleary really, by the time he had the ball, that hole was already closing up.
Well, they're really stacking the box here. Oh, jumped him offside.
There we go.
Nice hard count there by Jinx. That's going to break it 3rd and 6. That's the offsides penalty. Nice job there by the freshman.
Yeah, it was.
We've seen him do that a couple of times in this game. But they're really stacking the box. They're bringing everybody
they're
right
wanting
here.
to stop that run. They're not respecting the pass at all. That's where you can set up a little screen pass right there and get somebody in that next level and get them behind those linebackers, get some yardage.
Snap is back. Handoff to Throneberry. He's going to power ahead. He's going to be.
Well, he's close.
Looks like he's going to be about a yard short. So bring up 4th and 1.
We're going to run Judd out here to.
I think you're going to see us go for it right here.
Go for it?
Yeah, well, they haven't stopped the running game much.
No,
so
I agree.
I think you're probably going to see him go here on 4th and 1. And you may hard count him.
Yeah.
You got him jump off sides with it. You may try to hard count him.
Yeah, make them give you those 5 yards.
And, with Throneberry and Maple back there, Thunder and Thunder.
Yeah, you got some power there. You can ought to be able to get a yard or two. 1 yard when you need it.
And you may have your quarterback just keep it and go behind one of those guys,
that's
too.
True. Boy, they are.
Snap is back. Maple gets it. He gets the first down.
And then some.
And he's be inside the 15.
Ball was loose. He was down.
Nope, they're going to say.
Are they going to say McLean ball?
Yeah, they're going to say McLean ball.
Oh, man, that is not what we needed. We cough up the ball in the red zone, kind of like my Sooners did last weekend twice. Not only do you give up some points, but now you're going to have to make a stop.
Yeah, now the defense got to bow up because the speed McLean has.
Yeah. So, and they really didn't catch us off guard right there. That kid is just wicked fast. It wasn't like blown coverage or something like that. He just outran us.
Beat us to the corner and then was gone. .236 to go here in the first quarter. War Dogs lead 7-6.
Taking a timeout. Do we want to take it with them?
Yep. McLean takes a timeout, so we'll be right back on WarDogSports.com.
War Dog fans, are you in the market to buy or sell a home? Then Enio Realty Group, with its 14 sales professionals, are here to serve you. At Enio Realty Group, they are focused on residential, farm and ranch, commercial property sales and marketing, as well as real estate auctions. Ineo Realty Group will provide you step-by-step guidance through the process of selling or buying your property. They want the experience to be one you enjoy and will do anything in their power to remove the stress and uncertainty. Ineo Realty Group, where your dreams matter.
Nice Concrete Construction is Northeast Oklahoma's leading concrete contractor. Founded in the mid-1980s, Nice Concrete Construction has come a long way since the early days, offering services for all earthwork, commercial concrete, residential concrete, and specializing in road construction and concrete parking lots. Big or small, Nice Concrete Construction has got you covered. Give us a call at 918-540-2259 or look us up on Facebook.
All right, guys, welcome back. McLean has the ball on the turnover. We went back and saw the replay, and he was definitely down. And that's the quarterback started early right there.
Here comes the pressure.
He's
There's
going
the
to air
throw.
one out. It's going to be intercepted.
There we go.
That's Lacey. He's got the return, and he's going to be down at the 27-yard line.
Nice open field tackle there. And another McLean player is down. Looks like Tanner Maple probably laid the boom on their quarterback. He gets up, and he's headed back to the sideline. I'll tell you what, I wouldn't want Tanner Maple tackling me, blowing me out in the middle of the field.
Now, that may make him not be able to throw very well.
I'll tell you, he is not in a good mood over there.
So here comes Jinx and the War Dogs back after we swap turnovers on back-to-back plays. The War Dogs had the ball 1st and 10 from the 26-yard line.
And that ball was just underthrown right there. And
I think it may have been because he was getting hit.
Yeah, he saw what was getting ready to knock him into next week. And
snap is back. Jinx going to keep this. Finds a hole up the middle. He's going to be ahead for about 6 or 7 yards here to the 20-yard line. 6-yard gain.
You know, our offensive line doing a good job tonight just pushing these guys off the ball.
They are. So we'll bring up 2nd and 4.
You know, last week those big boys from Wagner, it was the other way around.
Right.
You know, and just controlling that line of scrimmage. If you can't do that, you're just going to struggle on every aspect of the game.
So now you're seeing a different formation with the War Dogs. They got 4 receivers, 3 at the
backfield.
bottom, 1 at the top. Nobody in the backfield but Jinx. Snap is back. He's going to keep it.
We got away with no, we didn't get away with anything.
Yeah.
False start.
So that's going to back us up 5. It's going to bring up 2nd and 9.
Somebody up there moved. I didn't see who it was. The boys, we don't need this.
Ball now is going to be at the 25-yard line.
You did some good stuff. Let's not mess ourselves up. You know, that's got to be hard on those guys up front too, because you got a new quarterback. You got to get get used to his cadence too.
Right.
You know, we're making the you're making the McLean guys jump off sides, but you can also make your guys, start a little early too.
Snaps back. Jinx coming to the bottom of your screen, and he's going to be brought down. He's probably going to lose a little bit here.
McLean does a good job defending that. They stayed home and spread that out. He really didn't have a seam there, and he kind of tried a little juke move there instead of just darting up inside and getting a couple yards, and got caught really back at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, they're going to say you made it back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 3rd and 9. Maple checks out, and Lacey checks in as extra receiver. Throneberry may be your matchup up here up top.
Yeah, I see that.
2 receivers each side. Snap is back. He
Yeah,
rolls to his
Jinx
right.
is rolling that way towards Throneberry.
He
There's
throws
the
to Throneberry.
Caught.
And nice catch by Throneberry. 1st down, War Dogs at the 10-yard line.
That was a good throw. That throw was on the money right there. Nothing
that was a
wrong
nice
with that.
throw.
Only person could get to that was Josh Throneberry, and he does. Gets both hands on it with both feet in bounds. Move the chains.
Yeah, that was a matchup nightmare for McLean right there because
Yeah.
Throneberry has the size and the height advantage over that DB out there.
And that was just a pitch and catch. We saw that from way up here.
So 1st and goal now from the 10. We're down to 36 seconds to go in this first quarter.
Let's put 7 on the board here before we end the quarter. What do you say?
Snap back. Oh, wow.
Wow, that could have been disaster right there. Once again, some confusion back there in the backfield over who's going to get the handoff and which side they're going to get it on.
Well, that time McCleary was getting a fake, and the ball, him and Throneberry ran into each other back there. Ball kind of popped loose, and Throneberry grabbed it and loses yardage, but at least we still got the ball.
You know, that could have been disastrous right there. But this new formation, I mean, it's new for them too.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, these are formations we haven't seen until this week. And now they're going back to the 3 backs, a receiver to each side. 2nd and goal from the 13. Timeout, Miami.
Well, I'll tell you what.
No, not timeout. End of the quarter.
End of the quarter, yeah.
So 7-6 at the end of the 1. We'll be right back on WarDogSports.com.
Lessons are learned here. Traditions are honored here. Memories are made here. Pride is instilled here. We are Miami Public Schools.
We are War Dogs! We are War Dogs! We are War Dogs! This is the War Dog way!
Welcome to War Dog Nation.
All right, guys, welcome back to WarDogSports.com. Getting ready to start the second quarter play. War Dogs lead 7-6, and they're going to have 2nd and goal from the 13-yard line. You're going to have Burris at the bottom of your screen and Swingle at the top as wideouts. And then you got the 3 backs in the backfield. I think you may go to Swingle this time.
Yeah, I like it when they're on the other end of the field. I can see better.
Snap is back. Jink's going to keep it, and he's going to pick up about 2, maybe 3. It looks like they're going to mark him with a gain of 2. And that's going to bring up 3rd and goal from. So where they set this down at. 3rd and goal at the 10. They did pick up 3. Now they're going to send 2 receivers to the top of your screen, 3 backs in the backfield. Actually, Maple's going to move up to the tight end spot. So they'll leave 2 backs in the backfield with Jinx. Snap is back. He looks to throw.
Got all kinds of time.
And he throws. Oh.
We're going to call that? Nope.
Wow.
Burris looking for a flag. Not there. Skylar Judd's going to take the field here.
Wow.
For the field goal attempt.
I guess they're going to say they just got their feet tangled up.
Yeah, it was from behind there, but at least he didn't push him. He didn't have his hands on him.
Burris comes off limping a little bit. Judd does set up for the field goal here. It's going to be a 27-yard attempt. From the near hash, snap was not good. Kick was up, and
it is good.
Good. Wow. Nice job by
Judd.
Jinx to get that snap and put it down for Judd to get that thing up. It wasn't his normal kick. You could tell by the way the ball got there late.
Boy, it took forever getting there, too.
But it puts 3 points on the board, and the War Dogs now lead 10-6 early here in the second quarter.
Well, what you doing over there, Blessing? You updating on Squirtle?
Yeah. Looks like somebody else is doing it. I wasn't sure if anybody else was doing it or not.
You just like being first, don't you? You like beating people to it.
I do. Mm-hmm. Wagner leads Uligal 13-0. 8 minutes left in the second quarter.
Yeah, Uligal's giving a pretty decent first quarter then.
Cleveland leads Catoosa 7-0 in the first quarter. Hold on just a second. Go ahead, John.
Bless taking care of something up there. So, hey, what's this? Sweet. Look at that. Boot to leather, high onside kick. Mishandled. Oh, Tanner Maple. No, it was, who was that? That was John Berryman. just had his hands on it, couldn't get it corralled before it goes out of bounds. It's going to be McLean ball at about the 35-yard line. That is cool, Bless. That is cool. Where'd you get them? Those are cool. Sweet tumblers right there with the War Dog Sports logo on them. Those are awesome. I'll cherish that forever.
Okay. Sorry, I had to take
high
a little
onside
business there.
kick right there, Bless. You had your back to it. And
the War Dogs kicked it high onside?
yeah, we did. And then McLean bobbled it. John Berryman got there but could not get it corralled before it got out of bounds.
Ooh. Bristow up on Grove, 25-0 with 2 minutes left to go in the first quarter.
Actually, that was Casey Perry. I'm sorry.
Snap back. Quarterback's going to keep it. Oh, he's got room. He's up the middle.
You better
and
catch
there
him.
goes the speed. He's going to score.
And he's turning around looking at him. Ain't nobody going to catch him. And he walks in. Oh, he's going to back in. And just like that, McLean takes the lead.
Wow. Wow.
You let them get a hole like that. You get out here and you don't get a tackle made. You miss the opportunity there on the onside kick. You don't get a tackle made, and next thing now, possibility here to be down by 3 or possibly 4, depending on what they do.
I think they're probably going to go for 2.
I don't think they have a kicker.
Yeah, I think that's probably why they're going for 2. They got 2. They're going to put 2 receivers to each side. They are going for 2. Single back in the backfield. Snap is back. He's going to keep it. Now he's going to look to throw. He does throw. It's going to be tipped in the air and incomplete.
Mason Clark got some hands on it and knocked that down. So now we trail by 2.
Makes
With
it 12-10.
Yeah.
With 10:54 left to go in this second period of play. The speed. The speed's going to give us some trouble.
Let them get into that next level, and you are not going to catch them. Valiant effort. I mean, a couple of our guys even had an angle on him.
Yeah,
couldn't get there.
Yeah, like you said, he was turning around and hot dogging.
He turned around. Yeah, he's turned around. Arguably taunting as he backed the last 2 yards, running backwards into the end zone. Well, that's disappointing. So let's see what they try to do on their kickoff. I don't know that they have any deep kickoff potential.
I know why we did the high onside.
Yeah.
We didn't want them to let them get a big return.
Yeah.
And then the first play, they rip one right up the middle because we know what kind of speed they have. I can't believe they're lined up on the line like that.
That does seem strange.
Because that means they can't take off till it's kicked.
Yeah.
Where if you're back 5 or 10 yards, you can get like a little run and start. Here's the kick. It's going to be fielded by Burris. Burris is trying to get to the outside, and he's going to be out of bounds. Oh.
Honestly, as fast as these guys are, we're better just heading north and south right there.
Yeah, I agree.
Don't try to get to the outside. Just get every yard that you can. Get headed downfield. Maybe you're going to pick up a block and spring, get some yardage there. But trying to run to the outside on them, I don't think you're going to have a lot of success on that.
So the War Dogs take over at the 25, 1st and 10, trailing 12-10. 10:44 to go here in the second period. Going to run a receiver to each side. 3 backs in the backfield. Snap is back. Throneberry's going to have it, and he's going to pick up 5.
Oh, boy.
He's going to get to the 30-yard line before he's knocked down. Pick up a 5.
Well, he got hit pretty hard right there, but he's a tough kid. He's back up.
Bring up 2nd and 5. I think this running game right here, as long as we can keep running it, I'd run it and milk as much clock as you can because you need the clock on our side right now.
Right. I mean, when you look at time of possession and, probably yards of offense even, we're ahead, but, behind on the scoreboard just for a couple of big plays. And that's kind of been the story for us all season, getting burned on big plays.
Maple gets it. He spins inside.
Boy,
He's going to have
he
the
is
first
so
down.
strong.
1st and 10 War Dogs as he powers ahead.
Nice spin move right there, showing his agility. And then he just lowers his shoulders and plants that linebacker for McLean. He's coming off the field looks like he took a shot there. Got his bell rung a little bit. I bet you he's back out there pretty quick. John Berryman's coming in now. So Jinx back to the huddle, brings the play in from the sideline. War Dogs go to the line with the 5-man front.
Snap is back. Hand off to Throneberry. He gets up inside. He's going to pick up about 7.
Yeah.
They're going to give him 6. Bring up 2nd and 4.
Jackson Satterwhite arguing for a hands to the face right there. Not going to get the call. Nobody was looking at him.
You know, as long as you're picking up 5-6 yards a carry, I'd run the ball down their throat.
Yeah. There's timeout.
Is that Miami?
Yeah.
Nope. Sitting timeout McLean.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
That's the way he pointed anyway.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we'll be right back on WarDogSports.com. It is 12-10 McLean with 8:56 to go here before the half.
Nothing will make you smile more than a War Dog win and a visit to Family Dental Associates. Great smiles last a lifetime, and so does our War Dog pride.
Whoever said college kids are afraid to get their hands dirty has never been here. We've got a 200-acre farm and an equine facility equipped with 60 horse stalls. And we don't stop there. We've got 11 student groups and hands-on learning opportunities across 4 different degree programs. Come visit us online at neo.edu/ag and learn why we're the #1 place for Aggies. NEO Ag, branded in tradition for 100 years.
All right, guys, welcome back. Right before we got back, Josh Throneberry makes about a 15-yard run, first down, War Dogs, inside McLean territory to the 44-yard line. We have a quick shout-out to a new sponsor.
Who we got?
I tried to print his card out so we could get on the air, and I couldn't get it to work, so we're going to read it off after this play. 2 receivers to the bottom, 3 backs in the backfield. Now we're going to have 2 as Berryman shifts up to a tight end spot. Snap is back, handoff, Throneberry. He's going to power ahead for about 3 or 4, about 3 yards. Bring up 2nd and 7. Our new one is Kevin Bass. Kevin Bass is a sales consultant at Vance Ford, where it's comfortable to buy a car. He is known as the deal maker.
Is he?
You can get a hold of Kevin at 918-533-7382. And he can get you hooked up on a new or used car there at Vance Ford. He has a selection. He can also sell you Chevys.
Yeah.
He can sell you a Dodge.
That's
He can sell
just
you
what I
a
was gonna
Jeep.
say.
He can sell you whatever you want. So if you're in the market for a new or used car, get a hold of Kevin Bass at Vance Ford here in Miami.
Yeah, Vance Auto Group has all makes and models, and they can.
Gabe McCleary
gets a little bit.
He's going to be short of the first down by about a yard.
Nice open field tackle right
about
there.
2 yards, it looks like, where they're going to mark it.
By the McLean middle linebacker.
Yeah, but Kevin called me today, and we talked, and he was going to come up and run the camera for us since we needed somebody, but I had somebody, and so he wanted to know what we could do about getting him on the air. And Kevin's a former War Dog player, played the offense and defensive line, I believe, if I remember correctly. And now he's selling cars there at Vance. So if you need a car, go see Kevin. Hand off this time to Throneberry. He's going to power ahead, first down. He's going to pick up about 6 yards.
Boy, he is just.
Actually, they're going to give him 7 inside the 30.
He picked up 3 yards after contact right there, just pushing.
Down to about the 28-yard line. But, Kevin, sorry I didn't get your card on here, but I couldn't get it to load off of the correctly. So, but I'll have it by next week. But we'll talk about you a couple times tonight so you can get your spots in.
You know, I am not a Ford guy. I have made no bones about that. But those new Raptor pickups. I'd probably drive one of those.
2 receivers, or 1 to each side. Snap is back. Handoff.
Throneberry again. Boy, they were trying to rip the ball out, nearly get it done. They do. They're going to call him down. Forward progress was stopped. Boy, in Miami.
He's going to get down to the 25.
Right there.
And he picks up 3 down to the 25. Yeah, and the great thing is, though, those guys advance. There's a bunch of good guys. And if you don't like Fords, that's okay, because they can sell you a Chevy, a Dodge, a Jeep, whatever you're wanting. And so you can go in there and get whatever you need.
Yeah.
And they'll make sure they take care of you. Bunch of good guys that'll bend over backwards to make sure you get what you need.
Right. Let's take a break here, Bless.
Yep, we got an injured player for McLean, so we're going to run a couple commercials. We'll be right back.
Oh, he's up.
Oh, wait. Never mind. He's up and jogging off.
He's up jogging off. I think he's more mad than anything. Yeah, I think he's throwing a fit.
And if you guys seen our commercial for Spoonbill Wreckers,
yep,
you can also call that same number and go crane hunting, sandhill crane hunting. They do both. They do the Spoonbill Wreckers and crane wreckers. Me and John will actually be going on a crane hunt October the 28th with three of our other buddies from high school, all of them War Dogs. And we're going to go out there and try to get us some ribeye of the sky.
Pretty excited about that.
They say it's good eating. So we're going to go out there. It looks fun. And I've been wanting to do it for a while.
Yeah.
We worked it out to where we can all go. So we're going to go and try to get us some sandhill cranes. So if you'd like to go either spoonbill fishing, which, John, you've done that with Brian.
Yeah, Eli and I have done that a couple times, and that was a good time.
Or if you'd like to crane hunt, just get a hold of Spoonbill Wreckers.
You know, and the way Brian does it, it's you're actually dragging your hook behind the boat. And so it's not like you're standing on the bank, throwing and reeling for hours.
Jinx keeps that when he gets close
There's
to
a
first
flag. That's going to be a personal foul on somebody.
He was close to the first down.
Flag after the play right there. Jackson Satterwhite gets up, holding his hands up like, wasn't me. And the McLean guys, even though they're ahead by 2, seem to be a little bit chippy. And
personal foul. Face mask against McLean.
There we go. And so
that will make it a first down.
I think they're getting frustrated because they're just not able to stop this run game of the War Dogs.
That's going to take the ball inside the 10, I believe.
And that's what Jackson Satterwhite was telling the official about earlier. Hey, watch this. He's got his hands in my face every down.
First and goal from the 9. 6:01 to go here before the half. War Dogs trail 12-10. Two receivers at the top, one at the bottom. No running backs in the backfield. Jinx takes the snap. He looks to throw. Flag on the play. The throw is intercepted in the end zone.
We'll see what the flag's about.
I hope it's offsides.
Mm-hmm. If it's a false start, they're going to decline it, and it'll be McLean ball at the 25.
Well, our offense is staying out there, so that's a good sign.
Jinx comes up. Yep, and they're walking the ball back towards the goal line there. False start.
Oh, no.
Decline.
False start,
McLean
decline,
ball.
so McLean will take the interception.
Oh, guys.
So now McLean will take over the ball at the 20-yard line. 5:40 to go before the half. And Tanner Maple is coming out on defense.
Oh, that is frustrating right there. Have an opportunity to score. In the very least right there, could have put 3 on the board and gone up by a point. And now the very dangerous McLean offense back on the field, even though they've got 80 yards here to go. They can hit it in big chunks.
They got 3 receivers to the top, 1 at the bottom, single back in the backfield. Really spreading out our defense.
Yeah, they do. He's
hand off up the middle.
Right up the middle.
And he's got the speed, and
that's how that
he's
works.
gone.
He's gone. You're not going to catch him. You get the defensive line spread out like that, and then you take a shot up the middle. He gets into that secondary, and we don't have anybody there to get him stopped.
So an 80-yard touchdown run.
And there was the speed like we were talking about earlier in the game, pregame. They get behind you like that, and they're and that's frustrating. That was just right up the gut too. I don't think he might even laid a hand on him.
I think we got one little hand on him, but it wasn't much.
So they're going to go for 2 again and try to make this 20-10 instead of 18.
He's going to take the snap. He rolls out. He's in trouble.
He's in big trouble.
And he's
Yeah,
going to
he
go
gets
down.
sacked. That was John Berryman got in there and finally got that stopped. Had Kamumo and who else is that? Well, I couldn't see who else it was. Trying to get some light in here.
So 18-10 McLean. I mean, we're still within striking distance, but we've got to find a way to keep from getting gashed on these big plays. You know, big plays has kind of been an issue for us this season. And
everything that everybody's beat us on has been just big plays.
Right.
Nobody's, except for Wagner, just a sustained drive and was able to march the ball down the field like we've been able to do. But they're able to get it in, 1 or 2 shots. They had 80 yards to go right there. Got it in 1 shot. That's got to make Coach Gilstrap just pull his hair out. I mean, how do you defend against that? Just raw speed like that. That was a decent kickoff, really.
That's Swingle.
Swingle.
He tries to make the corner, and he's going to be down at the 43-yard line.
Now the War Dogs down by 8. So we're going to have to score and get a 2-point conversion just to tie this thing.
So we're going to put it down about the 43 and a half.
Mm-hmm.
5:16 to go here before the half.
McLean with a 3-man front.
They're bringing everybody
here. Here they come.
Maple gets up inside. He got some room.
Hang on to the ball, Tanner.
And he's going to be inside the 35-yard line in McLean territory, about a 20-yard run there.
And if we hadn't had the turnover in the end zone a while ago, we very easily,
Well, we've had 2 turnovers now that have stopped drives where we were heading in to score.
Yeah, we about to score. So you're leaving points on the field and then giving this very dangerous offense opportunity to gash you for 80 yards like that.
So the ball's going to be down at the 33-yard line. Timeout, McLean. So it is 18-10 McLean. 4:56 to go before the half. We'll be right back on War Dog Sports. You're getting ready to see that Spoonbill record commercial I was telling you about. Check it out. And remember, you can do the crane hunts with these guys, too. We'll be right back on WarDogSports.com.
Guys, come on, baby. Good times, guys. How many is that?
Here, Brett, get a picture. Is that 17 or 18?
That should be.
Hey, we're out here with the Spoonbill Wreckers.
Yeah.
Wrecking them.
Right on.
Say hi, John.
Nice. All right, guys. Yeah, perfect. How many was that?
14, huh?
Yeah.
Fishing's good today. Bill Records is the #1 here in the United States. I come from Brazil just for these guys. Thank you so much, Brian.
Never worry about your medications again when you use Osborne Drugs Pack My Meds. Pack My Meds packages your prescriptions and over-the-counter medications by the dose. Individual packets include the date and time that you need to take them. Up to a 30-day supply of every pill you take comes in a convenient box, and each packet can be easily torn off. It's safe, convenient, and you never have to worry or be confused about what medication to take or when to take it. Osborne Drugs in Miami.
While we're away on first down, Throneberry gets the handoff, runs for about 7 yards, brings up 2nd and 3. Ball just outside of the 25-yard line with 4:30 to go in the first half. Snap is back. Throneberry once again up the middle. He's got the first down and more. He's going to be inside the 20 down to the 19. 1st and 10 War Dogs.
That, clearly Coach Gardner's watched film, and seen what, we could do on these guys offensively, and we're taking advantage of that. There's just really not a great way to defend against just raw speed like that. It's really hard.
Well, I think
you're going to have to pull some safeties way back 20, 30 yards off the ball.
Well, you're going to have to. You're going to have to just eat clock by running the ball like this. Snap back, Throneberry. Whoa, he's met in the backfield. And he's going to be brought down for a loss. That time, is that the corner that came in?
Yeah. There's on a corner blitz. He comes in, and they're going to shuck and drive around and be very proud of themselves. Because they got a – what, did they get a penalty? No, that's just the spot. All right.
That's going to be back to the 22-yard line. It's going to bring up 2nd and about 13. And that guy's actually playing a safety position.
Well, they're just crowding everybody up there. They have 8 guys up on the line of scrimmage. Miami's going to take a timeout.
So timeout War Dogs. And, right there, well, they got 8 guys in the box.
Man.
You got one-on-one coverage.
Yeah. You just got to have time to throw it. But that's why I'm saying a little screen pass right there would be brilliant.
Well, it'd be really brilliant to line up a tight end.
Yeah.
Because
his guys blitzing, right there.
Dump it right over the top of him to the tight end. And we've been lining up Maple at tight end, and you get him loose at tight end, catches, takes a little catch over the middle.
That's 6. Because they don't have anybody in the middle of the field that's not right up on the line of scrimmage.
Or when you see them crowding up like that, throw a little wide receiver screen or something.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So once again, we got 1 receiver to each side, 3 backs in the backfield. They're going to be bringing everybody again. They got them all stacked in there. Here they all come. He looks to throw. He's going to throw it.
Oh,
it's going to be short.
Well underthrown. Jinx there, just not quite the arm strength that Gavin Payton has.
He was trying to throw it to Swingle. That's going to bring up 3rd and 13.
He's right-handed, throwing out to his left right there, throwing across his body. He really did a good job staying in the pocket and setting his feet. I just don't know that he had the arm strength to get that ball that far. It was a duck like that is really lucky that it didn't get taken out of the way.
This time we're going to put 2 receivers to the top.
And there's Maple lined up.
Yeah, Maple tied in.
What do we got?
Timeout, Miami.
Timeout. Okay. Coach Gardner didn't like something that he saw.
Well, right there we had it set up perfect.
Yeah.
If Maple's at tight end, there's nobody back there.
Yeah. Right.
I mean, you could just lay one up.
Yeah. Take that from the shotgun, take a couple steps back, and just toss that right up to Tanner and let him roll. Let the big dog eat. So 18-10 here, 3:05 left in the half. And your War Dogs really able to do some good things offensively with the run game. We just hadn't been able to finish drives and put points on the board.
Yeah.
And then once the McLean offense gets the ball in their hands, they're just – some of their skill players are just so fast. They get behind us, and we just cannot get them stopped. I mean, how you defend that, I guess, Blez, is you can't miss that first tackle. They got to come across that line of scrimmage, at some point where you got guys getting a hand on them. When you get a hand on them, you got to finish that. You got to get that wrapped up. And that's, not necessarily easy to do, but here comes pressure right there to Jinx. There's our screen pass. And I don't know if that was caught or not. I think it might have been.
I think it may have been caught and then fumbled.
Yeah.
And
he caught it. He keeps saying Judd's going to come out. How far would this be, Bless?
Let's see. This will be a 39-yarder right here.
Dexter Alsbury texted me here. We're talking about crane hunting a little bit. Appreciate the kind words, Dexter. Ball is up, and that's going to be no good. Misses wide left. Actually hits the ground over there, and a Judd did kick a 45-yarder back in the summer in kicking camp. And up until this point, every ball that he got a foot on was perfect. And that is the first one that he has missed all season. Now, we've had a couple things that are blocked, but Skyler didn't get a foot on those. And that is the first one that he's gotten a foot on that didn't score for us. So we come away again down in the red zone, no points. And McLean once again on the 20-yard line with 80 yards to go, but we've seen that is not a big deal for them to cover that.
So now McLean takes over, 1st and 10 from the 20, and this is a dangerous spot because this is where we've seen them score from.
And not with anything fancy. Not because they threw the ball out to a guy that was by himself because we had blown coverage. Just
they got three receivers to the bottom, one to the top.
Just
single
raw
back
speed.
in the backfield.
Quarterback's going to keep this one. Missed the tackle. Oh, he's going to get buried.
That's Clay McCormick coming off the bottom of that pile, and Tanner Maple as well as Horn.
Big Mac got a hold of him right there.
It's going to be about a 7 or 8 yard loss. A 7-yard loss back to the, I can't see the ball, 13-yard line.
Yeah, that's good stuff for your huddle film there, Clay. That is good stuff. So they're behind the chains again, but that don't mean a whole lot when they're as fast as they are.
Same formation, 3 receivers to the bottom, 1 to the top. One guy comes in motion, single back in the backfield. Snap is back, hand off to him.
Here he comes.
He's going to come up the middle, and this time
there we go.
Tanner Maple hangs on long enough for everybody else to get there and finish him off.
I like how Christian Revis comes up there from 20 yards back and is there to help finish that up.
That's going to bring up 3rd and about 13. This would be a big stop for our defense.
Boy, it would be. So we see Revis and Lacey at their safety positions backed up good 10, 15 yards from the line of scrimmage here, respecting that McLean speed. Just need to not bite on a play action. They got trips down here at the bottom.
Yep, same formation. The guy goes in motion again.
Yep, there it is again.
And he's going to look to
he's
throw.
He's going to throw this time.
Now he's going to run. He does air it out.
Throw.
And great defense by Jinx. Nice defense there. That's going to bring up 4th and should bring up a punt situation. But then again, they may go for it here. You never know.
You know, they're going to leave the War Dogs with a short field and over a minute left on the board here till the half. But wow, couple nice plays right there, especially that last one. That was a dandy. It was Keaton Jinx right there on that coverage that really saved a touchdown for all intents and purposes. My beautiful daughter's up here. Miami High School varsity cheer coach Lindsey Bearden. What's up? You want to put the headphones on and talk a little bit? No? You don't want to?
All right, so it's 4th and 13. Looks like they're going to bring out their punt unit.
This is interesting. We'll see how this goes. Burris
what happened? They get a 5-yard penalty?
I don't know.
Now it's back to 4th and 18.
4th and, yeah. I don't know what happened.
They must have got a penalty there.
They must have. My kid walked in the door, so I was talking to her, but that is professional broadcasting right there.
Oh, they moved early.
Yeah, they did. They did.
The ball never got snapped.
No. Never left the ground. Still sitting there. Or did we jump? Did we jump in the neutral zone, or were we pulled off sides by moving?
I don't know. Maybe they'll just offset it. They're going to mark this one off against us.
Yeah, they are. He finally throws the flag.
Are you kidding me?
Well, after the fact, calling us off sides. Yeah, oh my goodness.
These guys, they went and looked at each other like, what's the call?
Look, Zebras, they don't need any help. This is ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
That's 4th and 12.
Boy, we're sending some big boys out there on the field now.
Yeah, now we're afraid they're
Kamumo and
well, we're afraid they're going to go
Big
for
Mac.
it here and run a
Yeah.
fake or something. And they are bringing their offense out.
Yes, they are.
So now they're going to go for it. Deep in their own territory with 1:10 to go.
We're leaving Burris back here. Left him on the field. He was back to receive the punt. He's back here in safety
Quarterback's going to
position.
keep it. And
Better get him.
he's going to get the first down.
Oh, and a bunch more. Come on, Burris. Come on, come on, come on. Got him slowed down and saved the touchdown, really. And that's smart to keep your fastest guy on the team out there on the field when they got speed like that.
I think he needs to stay out there.
Yeah, so just like that, it is 1st and 10.
Right now, he's the only guy we got out there that can catch him.
Yeah, from the
They do bring him off, him
in
and
War
Maple
Dog
both.
territory. We are, from the 35. 58 seconds left on the clock. Boy, that's unfortunate right there, Bless.
But you know what? This is telling you that McLean has absolutely zero respect for our defense.
Yeah, none. None.
To go for it on 4th and 13 deep
Down
in their
around
own
the 20,
territory.
Yeah. They knew they could do that.
Handoff up the middle. And he's going to be brought down at about
He's
the
gonna
first
get the
down.
first down.
He's going to
They're
get
moving
it.
the Change, yep.
Down to 47
Clock's still
seconds.
rolling.
They have no
McLean-
timeouts
yeah,
left.
McLean doesn't have any timeouts. Quarterback keeper comes to his left. He is met by Matt Horn and finally drugged to the ground.
The
by
Horn
the
was
rest
trying
of
to
the
rip the ball
yeah,
out.
He was. He's really trying to get the ball instead of making the tackle. Could have just souffled him right there.
Picked up about 5. It's going to bring up 2nd and 5. Down to 23 seconds to go.
Berryman's checking out.
20 seconds. Guys under center takes a snap. He's going to clock it with 17 seconds left. It's going to bring up 3rd and 5. This is 4-down territory.
Oh, sure. Yeah, because clearly they don't have the field goal kicker. Oh, bless. I tell you what, we need to keep them off the board right here. This would
We
be
do.
very disappointing if they were able to put this in the end zone.
I'd like to see us get like a scoop and score or a pick
Yeah,
6 or
that'd be
something
good.
here. But I just don't think we could beat them to the other end if we
have,
did.
We have missed some tremendous opportunities here this first half.
Snap is back. He looks to throw here, and he's going to roll to his right.
He's got
He's
time.
going to
There's
throw one
the
up the end
throw.
zone, and it's going to be caught
The
for a
ball was
touchdown,
caught.
but there is a flag.
I didn't see him signal touchdown, though, bless.
I think it's going to be offensive pass interference here, I think.
They're back there talking about it.
That's offensive pass interference.
You
He
think
was
so?
pushing off of Jinx the whole way.
Yeah. We'll see what they come up with here. Oh, there it is. Offensive. What? Pass interference on us. Decline. Touchdown.
Wow. He was pushing Jinx in the back the whole time to get that space to catch that
They
ball.
have not signaled touchdown yet. And the scoreboard has not. No, there's the score. Yeah.
Wow.
So 24-10. McLean over your War Dogs. That was a terrible call right there. And Coach Gardner is not happy about that. He's standing out here at the numbers, wanted to talk about it to the White Hat. Wanted to get an explanation on that. White Hat's holding them up. Yeah, he's saying the same thing you are, Bless. He was pushing off of him the whole time. You know, and this is really, really disappointing. I mean, we've gotten burned here on some obvious bad calls, too.
Yeah, I mean, that was clear that Jinx was getting pushed in the back because the guy was standing at the goal line.
Yeah.
And whenever the ball got put in the air, Jinx broke that way, and he started pushing off of Jinx.
And then, you know, earlier, we were down, and they ruled it a fumble. Ends up in McLean points.
So they finally signaled a touchdown, by the way.
Yeah, they did. I saw that.
Just now.
Oh, just now. All right. Perfect.
So they're going for 2 once again. Snap is back, handoff up the middle.
It doesn't get it.
And he's going to be stopped short.
Oh, 9 seconds left on the clock before the half. Your War Dogs trail 24-10. And it'd be very interesting to be in the locker room at the half and see what the conversation is.
He's talking to Coach Gardner was talking to Jinx right there.
Man, that is that's frustrating. Mm-hmm. That is frustrating. So, here to receive the kickoff. Maple's back. Burris is back. Swingle's back. But this may come short, too. And Swingle with the return. He's got some room outside. He's got one guy to beat. Ducks inside of him.
His clock has expired. So he's going to be stopped at just about the 50.
Good return, but it's all for naught. War Dogs head to the locker room. Trailing by 14 points, 24-10 here. And we're going to go to the half and watch the band, and we'll try to get a little something to eat for us. And we'll be right back here in about 20 minutes on WarDogSports.com.
Nobody.
Band, you may take the field. Drum majors, is your band ready? You may take the field.
All right, guys, welcome back to WarDogSports.com. You saw our band at the halftime. You saw our cheerleaders, and our dance team attempted but didn't quite make it.
Had a little technical difficulty there with a piece of equipment.
And
Made of Chinesium.
this is the C4Auto.com pregame show. We appreciate Ken and Sarah Clark and their sponsorship of our halftime show. If you're looking for a good used car, get a hold of C4Auto.com. You can also go on there, C4Auto.com, and look at their whole inventory. They have a store in Claremore and one here in Miami. And if he doesn't have what you want, he'll find it and he'll deliver it to your front door.
Did he drive his fire truck tonight?
I don't know.
Not seeing it down there. They probably wouldn't let him park it down there with the other, operational fire trucks. Yeah.
I think they're going to do the halftime kick. Looks like we got a lady that's going to attempt the kick.
There, young lady out there. I don't know how well she's going to do in them wedges, though.
I know her. Who are you talking about? I worked with her. I trained her at Stonehill.
Or is this our superintendent that's actually going to kick
I
this?
think it may be.
Is he going to kick it for her?
I think.
Oh, but the dance team's going for her.
Or wait.
Okay, they get it fixed.
Wait, they just got it set up. Now we got to see who's got it.
Okay, I got you.
I'm going to give you some score updates. Bristow 39, Grove 9 at the half. Cleveland 14, Catoosa 0 at the half.
What's up, brother?
We have Wagner 24, Uligaw 0. That's in the third quarter score. And then I'm not sure who's going to do the kick here.
Yeah.
Teams are.
Is he?
Well, what's he doing?
Well, we're waiting on the dancing. I guess we did get the music loaded.
Oh, how do we figure that? Someone must have had it. They were trying to email Jessica.
Yeah, got it done. Jessica Smith got the technical difficulties fixed.
All right, guys, we're back here. Give you a couple of Class A scores that are close to us. Quapaw taking one on the chin tonight, 42-0 from Rejoice Christian. Rejoice Christian's a real deal. They're a good team. That's a first quarter score, 42-0.
No.
Yeah.
First quarter?
Yeah. I'm telling you, Rejoice is good.
Get out of here.
They're the real deal, seriously.
My goodness.
Let's see here.
Quapaw has had a hard time moving the ball this year. They've had a hard time offensively.
Commerce 21, Oklahoma Union 6. That's a halftime score. Afton 24, Fairland 14. That's with a minute left in the second quarter.
Here we go.
All right, we got to see this.
We gotta see if-
This is our superintendent. Hey, he was a heck of an athlete. We'll see if he can kick this thing.
He's going to just try the straight on.
Bam!
It's up. He
That's
nailed
good.
that.
He drilled that.
Yeah.
Cowboy boots.
He's probably got the what was that guy that kicked the one with the flat nose shoe?
Oh, yeah.
Dempsey?
Yeah. The deal was, though, if he made it, he had to donate it to the athletic department.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
How much did he win?
I don't remember if it was 100 or 200 this week.
Coach
I think it
Gardner's
was
going out there
500.
wanting to get him to suit up.
I think it was 500.
No. that'd be great.
He's got to donate to the athletic department. So.
Yeah.
I heard he was going to match whatever he's got.
Yeah. Now we're talking. Oh, thank you. That's awesome.
He said it's still a little soft still. You may have to wait till tomorrow.
Sweet.
Yeah, that is cool.
That is very cool. Thank you.
We're exchanging gifts again. When me and Chad and John get together, it's like always Christmas.
Yes, it's nice.
We like
Usually
exchanging
we're on
gifts.
the receiving end of it.
We like exchanging gifts.
Yeah, it's always good. It's always a good time. It's good to see you guys.
You
yeah,
too.
good to see you too. Coach, what do you think?
Well, a lot of speed on the other sideline.
That's what we've been seeing.
You know, I have nothing but utmost respect for their head coach, Willie Ponder, former NFL guy, knows football.
Who did he play for?
That's a great question. I want to say he was a Colts guy. I mean, he played for a few teams there. But
I remember that name.
Yeah. Anyway, Coach Ponder, this is his second year, and he's went in, and you guys can probably tell that their numbers.
That's a different team.
Yeah, their numbers are down. You know, they're
Yeah,
normally 50 kids. They're down to about 30-some. He went in and, said, look, here's the new standard. You're either in or you're out. And kudos to him. Much respect for him and his staff for, his kids come in, they came ready to play. I mean, you let them get on the outside, and
They're gone.
She is over.
They have not done anything tricky.
No, they're getting
speed.
Yeah, they're getting athletes in space. I mean, it's good coaching. I mean, it really is. I mean, he said, okay, we're not very big up front. We don't think we can just gash Miami down the field. So he's getting the ball out to the corners, and they've been able to pop a few on us. We've had a few self-inflicted wounds on some drives that's hurt us a little bit, some turnovers, but it's a 2-possession game. I felt like it's funny. I feel like we've controlled the ball game.
Yeah.
Oh, we have.
Yet on the scoreboard, we're just not adding up a bunch of points yet. But
we've had 2 drives, or maybe 3.
Yeah.
In the red zone with turnover.
Yeah, it's tough, and you got the freshman quarterback in there, which I think Jinxie's done a pretty good job so far. He's done some good footballs. We're trying to find ourselves a little bit here. I mean, it's always tough when you got your senior quarterback that's not out there, who's been leading the offense now for 3 straight years.
Yeah.
And you have to come in and replace him. So the offense has changed. We've done I like the wrinkle that Coach Gardner and staff's put in with the diamond formation with the 30 personnel has been really nice. But McLean's starting to put 8 guys in the box, and when they do that, you got to be able to throw the football a little bit. I mean, you have to. They're begging you to throw it. Right. So we just haven't been able to execute that piece yet. But it'll be interesting to see how we come out second half. If I'm coach, at halftime, I'm saying this first drive is massive because we're going to kick the ball off to them. And, I mean, it's a 2-possession game right now with a lot of football left. You really don't want that to be a 3-possession game. Right. So this first drive is big time. So,
well, and we were talking about the first half that, really we were just running the ball right down the throat.
Yeah.
5, 6, 7 yards of carry.
Yeah.
And, if you can do that all day long.
Sure.
I mean, but then when we started to throw, we haven't been very good at throwing the ball today. But then, we give the ball back to them, and boom, one play they're in.
Yeah.
And that's got to be a little deflating for your guys. But the one good thing that we've seen about our coaching staff is halftime for them is 4 adjustments.
That's right.
They go in, they make them, and you can see them reflect in the second half.
I'll tell you something else that I'm seeing out of the McLean kids is, boy, they are stripping at that football.
Boy, they are.
I think we had a 7-0 lead, and we were coming down and converted a 4th down, and at the very end they stripped the ball out. That stops the drive. So, again, it's easy to say, line up and just run the freaking football every time. But, again, you got to give what the defense, you got to take what the defense is trying to give you. It's hard to run up in there with 8 guys.
Judd will be returnable.
There's a blocking back flag right there. We brought him down at about the 30, but there's going to be a block in the back, so that's going to back him up to about the 15.
Boy, Tanner Maple has just been blowing people up out there tonight.
I actually called a hold on that one.
Did they?
So it'll be a 10-yard penalty. It'll take him back to the 20. Actually, they're going to do it from where the flag is, so it'll take him back to the 12.
Tell you what, guys, it's a good night for football. I mean, the weather's just a nice little chill in the air. I mean, especially if you're playing.
Yeah.
Enough chill in the air to where it keeps your body cool, but, it's warm enough to where you're not uncomfortable. That's right. So.
Yeah, I've been fine in here.
Yeah, you guys always get the best seats in the house, I'll tell you, at home.
Actually, I'd have missed it all. It's on the 17.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah.
But McLean will take over here. And, the thing they're doing, too, is they're really spreading our defense out. Not so much on this play. Actually, they got an I formation with a quarterback under center. We haven't seen this yet tonight.
No, they make adjustments too. They're just power here. Right there. Got to make a play.
He's going to
see how we run by the play there, guys?
Yeah.
Yep. Over pursuit. Ball's loose! Oh, and they pick it up.
Oh, wow. What an unlucky play there.
Golly.
Gum.
We put a pop on him. Ball squirts out right to one of their other players. He picks it up, and he's going to advance it for a first down.
Right to one of their big O linemen.
Into the 40-yard line. Gosh, bad break right there.
Bad break there. But you see how we kind of over-pursued there? I mean, 2 or 3 guys in position. And we just overran the play. That's got to be tackled for a no gain there.
Yeah, I think they were worried about him getting to the corner.
Yeah, that's fair.
And then he cut it back inside on him, and we'd over-pursued it.
Sure. You're going to see the same thing now. There you go. Same. Oh, my. Here's the outside that we can't give up. See how the corner's inside there, guys?
Yep.
That's what's tough. He really needs to get outside shoulder separation and get that thing turned in to where there's help.
He picks up about a yard, bring up 2nd and 9 from the 41. It's good to have Clay McCormick back there on the middle of that defensive line.
Sure.
Yeah, it's good to see Clay back. I mean, you think about the, 30 seconds to a minute after the last time we saw Clay on a football field, you never would have thought he'd be playing in this football game. Right? Is that a fair statement?
Oh, yeah,
absolutely.
Scary. And when I went out there the first time, I was like, oh, my gosh, he may not play again the rest of this year. And, good for him,
scary.
and thank the good Lord that came out better than it.
Throws made. Nice play by Jinx to hold him short of the first down. Bring up 3rd and 1.
No, I've been really impressed with. You can tell that McLean's a lot more disciplined football team.
That is true.
Yeah, they are.
They very organized. Everything's clean. You don't see a lot of.
Nothing real fancy.
No, it's
They're
not.
just relying on its athleticism.
That's right.
And they're getting it done.
Yeah, they're giving up some yards to us defensively, but they bend, but they don't break down here. We get inside, and then they end up getting a turnover, or they make a stop on 4th down, or. This is obviously 4-down territory for these guys.
He's going to snap and go straight ahead here. Nope. Handoff. He gets the first down.
Better get him. Lacey saves a touchdown right there.
And he's going to be up to the 36-yard line. 1st and 10, McLean.
Lacey was the last man to have a shot at him, and he finally got him wrapped up and literally saved a touchdown. But it's 1st down for McLean. From about, what's that, the 36? Yeah.
Berryman checks in. Perry checks out for the War Dogs.
So this first drive so far going well for McLean. Exactly what we didn't need. He never got set.
Handoff.
Yeah, that's what you want right there. Yeah, as long as he stays, he doesn't go forward, he's okay.
Clay McCormick.
Clay McCormick, number 53.
Yeah, I was going to say it.
Because number 52 got the jersey got cut in half.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah.
They didn't want to pull it off.
The other
over his
thing,
head.
I don't know if you guys caught this or not, but the other thing that's different is normally we are dark at home.
Right.
Yeah.
But Tulsa McLean, we all know that Tulsa Public Schools has some financial difficulties. Coach Ponder gave me a shout on Tuesday and says, Coach, our white jerseys are just not good. They're kind of, you know what I mean? They don't fit right. He said,
sure.
would you guys and Coach Gardner have any trouble if we wore our grays? I'm like, Coach, I mean, we ain't worried about no jersey.
Yeah, we ain't worried about that.
Quarterback's going to keep this one. Nice job by the Dogs. They can get him down here. They do. He'll gain about 2.
Everybody stayed home that time, didn't over-pursue, and was able to make the stop.
So, yeah, this is the white jerseys is normally reserved for the road.
I thought that was –
yeah.
I wondered what was different. I hadn't picked up on it yet.
Yeah, that's it. So normally Clay, and that made me think about because Clay's number.
Yeah.
Clay's 52, and the blue is still good, but the white he has to go up a number because of we had to cut his jersey to get him off the field the other night. So you're 4-down territory here, so you need to get this thing to 4th and long here.
Yeah.
3rd and 10.
Well, they went for it on 4th and 12 earlier and
scored from their own 24.
They're spreading us out here.
Spreading you out to run it, Bless.
Yep.
Spreading you out to run it. There it goes. Oh, he's going to reach up and try to throw it. Got to make that play. It's got to be right there.
Oh, good play.
Woo!
Who was that?
That was Christian Revis.
Yeah,
right
Revis.
there.
Yeah.
Nice shoestring tackle right there.
I tell you what, he's becoming one of my favorite players.
Chair over there?
Here's a chair over here.
And that young man's a little slow to get up. Christian kind of lowered the boom on him. Really just got him by the ankles, but he hit the ground pretty hard.
He's a good player for them.
He is.
Really runs well.
Yeah, if we had, a couple, 3 guys like that had some just really outstanding speed,
yeah, they can.
That'd be helpful.
They've got a handful of them. They can really, really go.
I was talking earlier about when we went to McLean that year and played against Josh Jacobs.
Yep, Josh is special.
And
Josh is still special.
You wasn't AD then, was you?
No, I was recruiting Josh when I was at NEO.
Here's one out.
Good, Jinx.
Oh.
That's okay. That's probably better than
that's
better than the alternative. So
yeah, that's exactly right.
But no, so funny story. You mentioned Josh Jacobs. Funny story about Josh Jacobs. I'm at NEO, and I recruited the whole Tulsa area, and I go to Tulsa McLean, basically just out of courtesy of that young kid because I thought he was so special. Thinking we're never going to touch this kid. He's really special. So I go in there. I talked to Coach Payne at the time, Jarvis Payne. I'm like, Coach, I'm kind of here. I mean, I'm just going to do my due diligence. I'm going to offer Josh a scholarship. He says, Coach, you're the very first team that's offered him.
No kidding.
And I'm like, what?
Yeah.
So you're saying there's a chance.
But it was one of those deals where he's like, Coach, he said, we're Tulsa Public. We don't get, they think the kids don't have high ACT scores. They don't. Their grades aren't good.
Right.
Josh was a 27 ACT, guys.
Yeah.
3.92 GPA. Josh was special on and off the field. Good run there. Pretty tough run.
Got caught in the backfield.
So NEO offers Josh. We offer Josh. And then 3 days later, Pittsburgh State offers Josh. And Josh calls me back and says, "Hey, Coach, I'm not going to Division II. My dream's to play Division I football."
Sure.
And he goes, "I am not going to Division II." And I'm like, "Josh, man, as much as I say, you're going to get out, buddy. I mean, you're too special of a talent." Anyway, long story short, here comes North Texas, here comes Arkansas State, and then Missouri made the offer, and that's when it went crazy. And then here comes Oklahoma, here comes Alabama, and then, obviously Josh goes to Alabama, and the rest is history. So.
Jinx is brought down after about a yard gain. It's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
So we see the adjustments made on the McLean defense right there. Not able to get as many yards per carry as we've been getting. Puts us at 3rd and 8. What do you think about Josh Throneberry running the ball?
Oh, I like it. Josh is one of them. He's one of them tweeners. He's a hybrid type kid that can do a lot of things. That's a compliment.
Yeah.
They got a wide receiver right now out here.
But Josh can do a lot of things for us, which is really nice. So it looks kind of funny with number 81 carrying a football, but that's okay. It's an eligible number.
And
they're going to go to him right here, aren't they?
Oh my, we have a busted play.
What do we do?
He picks up
And
about
we see
4.
The freshman quarterback right there.
It's going to bring up 4th and 3.
Been some confusion in the backfield. I think his snap count's a little different. His cadence is a little different.
Yeah, goes without saying. I mean, it's going to happen when you get a new guy in there. It's hard to.
He's turned the wrong way to hand the ball off a couple times.
Right. But something was not right there. I'm not sure. Honestly, it looked like the running back was wrong because counter's coming to us, and it looked like that it's Keaton, right? Carson.
Yeah, Carson.
Carson looked like he opened the right way, but either way, we got a 4th and 2 here. We need to convert.
Hard count. Nope.
He's
going to
throw. I like the play call a lot.
He's open.
Yeah.
Caught it.
Oh, he dropped it.
Throneberry just can't get it reeled in before they. Oh, I mean, those are we turnover on downs.
Yeah, see, there's the plays right there I'm talking about. I mean, that's one of them hidden yardage things that you're not going to see that in the stat book.
Yeah.
But, I mean, guys, we got to convert right there.
Yeah,
I mean,
Burris was standing there wide open, too.
Yeah, good call. Had 2 guys open. The ball was delivered fine. You got to make the catch. You got to find a way to move the chains.
So
McLean
turns over on downs, and the War Dogs turn over on downs.
Yeah. And then you look up, and you got 7 minutes already gone out of the quarter. And I feel like we just got up here.
Yeah.
And
trailing by 14.
Yeah, we got to find a way to cut the possessions in half here. This would be a good spot for a turnover.
Sure would.
They're spreading us out again. Probably going to run it right here. Snap is back. Handoff up the middle.
Yeah, sure enough.
Tries to bounce it to the outside. Does.
We don't have contain.
Revis can't get there. Yeah. That's a touchdown. Don't get him. Oh, they're going to get him.
He ran into his own guy.
He did. He kind of got pushed into his own guy. Finally brought down by Maple and Horn. I thought Christian had a bead on him, and this dude just shucked him.
Yeah.
That's going to put the ball at the 14, 1st and 10.
I thought that was going to go, too.
It's very, very difficult to make open field tackles against, athletes like that.
Really shifty.
Yeah. I mean, that was tough. But see how we lost contain there? I mean, we're getting sucked too far in. He's going to run inside zone, but we got to know that they like to bounce it to get to the edge. We're just sucking too far in on that and just keep putting ourselves in
same
bad
formation
positions.
as last time.
Oh,
that's a false start. Yeah, it has to be.
That'll back them up 5. Make it 1st and 15 from the 19.
Remember last season when we played them, at home there at McLean. They had false start after false start and backed up the length of the field a couple times.
That's that discipline I was telling you.
Yeah.
You can tell they're so much more improved, and they were very, very sloppy last year. I mean, a lot of personal fouls, if you remember, a lot of late hits, and you just don't see a lot of that out of them, or we haven't up to this point.
Right. They were getting somewhat chippy, it seemed like, towards the end of one of our drives earlier when we were able to move the ball.
Yes,
it seemed like they were
contain again. You see how we suck inside and give that. We're still inside.
Yeah,
and he's going to score.
I mean, that's the stuff that, that's going to drive coaches crazy because that they're not there coaching outside contain, and right there, I mean, I saw 3 of our kids suck in, and then you can't give them the edge. I mean, they're too fast.
And so now it's 30-10. And so they go for 2 every time. I don't think they have anybody that can kick an extra point or a field goal.
Yeah. Coach told me that. He's like, Coach, we go for 2 every time, and it's not because we're mad at you. He said, we don't have a kicker. And that's exactly what he said. That's exactly how he said it. I'm like, hey, man, they're your team. You coach them up however you want. So, simple fade ball, need to make a play. Yeah.
2-point conversion, no good. McLean leads by 20, 30-10, with 4:18 left in the third quarter. We're going to run some commercials?
Yep, we'll be right back on WarDogSports.com.
Security Bank and Trust Company is your full-service, locally owned community bank that has proudly served the Miami, Oklahoma area since 1922. Security offers you 3 convenient locations, 2 in Miami and 1 in Afton. At Security Bank, our staff works hard to understand the industry you operate in, working to nurture new ventures and help provide capital for key strategic decisions. We offer tailored solutions in a wide array of industries. What can we do for you? Thank you for banking with Security Bank.
War Dog fans, are you in the market to buy or sell a home? Then Enio Realty Group, with its 14 sales professionals, are here to serve you. At Enio Realty Group, they are focused on residential, farm and ranch, commercial property sales and marketing, as well as real estate auctions. Enio Realty Group will provide you step-by-step guidance through the process of selling or buying your property. They want the experience to be one you enjoy, and will do anything in their power to remove the stress and uncertainty. Enio Realty Group, where your dreams matter.
All right, guys. High kick received at the 20 by Burris. He's got some room. He's going to get to the outside. He's at the 50. 45-40.
Don't look over his shoulders.
35, and he's going to run out of bounds.
Nice.
At about the 27-yard line.
We do have a flag at the 40. Never mind. It's a T.
It is a
T. That's the first. I hate special teams, guys, because I feel like there's a penalty on every snap of special. I'm looking behind him the whole play, just looking for something, but that looked pretty clean there.
Nice return. Let's see if the War Dogs can do something with it. We got 4:06 left here in the third quarter. Trailing by 20. We're going to have to make some special things happen now. We kind of hoped, and we had the ability to get out on these guys and, put a lead on them.
Yeah, I mean,
just can't finish drives.
We just can't finish drives. Yeah.
Jinx keeps
got a chance there.
He's going to bounce it to the outside, and he's going to be swarmed under.
See how he bounces, but their speed collects it.
Yeah, we're going to have a hard time, getting the corner on them.
Yeah.
We're just going to have to run north and south.
Looks like he's going to get 4 down to the 21. Let's bring up 2nd and 6.
Tanner Maple back out there. Is he? Yeah.
And one thing, Carson, as Carson gets older, his sophomore year, especially when he's a junior, senior, some more weight room stuff, he'll become more physical at the end of those runs.
Right.
Right there, he's almost trying to protect himself a little bit. But, again, as his body matures, he gets bigger, faster, stronger, you're going to see a really good running quarterback out of him for a couple years to come.
Yeah, in the first quarter, he lowered his head when we scored a touchdown. He lowered his head and
Throneberry up the middle.
Heard it, McLean player was slow getting up.
Yeah,
about a yard short of the first down, bring up 3rd and 1.
So we're seeing glimpses of that, but, yeah, you're exactly right. Get this kid in the weight room, put another 20, 30 pounds of muscle on him.
Good-looking athlete right now. I mean, he's a good-looking kid
is.
as a freshman. So, and you guys are going to be announcing Jinx names for a while still.
Yeah.
I mean. Yeah, this is the formation I was talking about, the diamond personnel,
Very
30. I really like it. A lot of misdirection stuff you can do.
There you go. Tanner Maple, boy, he's stout.
Yeah. Gets the first down. He gains about 5.
That was pure effort right there. He drug 3 tacklers, another 4 yards to get that first down. Come on, boys, let's finish a drive.
Again, since the first quarter, McLean has really adjusted pretty well to the running game.
Yeah,
that play right there was going for 12.
Yeah.
Early in the game, they're holding that now to 6 and 7 yards, which obviously is still very successful for us offensively.
1st and 10 from the 12.
You can see quarterback run game here. See how
there was a hole and then it was just gone.
Yeah, they played that well.
Stood up. He does gain about 2. Down to the 10. So bring up 2nd and 8.
We need to We need to put some points on the board here.
Yeah,
it doesn't need to be 3.
No, we need to get. You're not going to see. I don't think you see Coach Gardner with kicking field goals the rest of the way. But that's not a. Obviously Skylar's really, really good.
Yeah, that's the first one he's missed all season that he's actually put a foot on.
Right, but we've got to collect points in a hurry here. So you're going to see Damian Burris. Oh, I love the play.
There we go. Tanner Maple.
Touchdown, War Dogs.
What a great play call. Little inside. It was an inside little shovel pass. You see that? It's a forward pass, so if he drops it, it's an incomplete pass.
Yeah, that's brilliant. Nicely executed by the freshman there.
Nice. Good play call there, designed by Coach Gardner.
And Tanner Maple got the ball. I like how he protects the ball when he runs.
Yeah, he's doing a little bit better job. I noticed early in the year Tanner would get to that second level and he'd start swinging that thing a little bit.
Carrying it like a loaf of bread.
You can tell that coaches are really trying to coach that out of him. Nice high kick and in by Skylar there.
Well.
Yeah, good answer.
30-17.
Need to stop.
Yep.
That's we've struggled on the other side of football.
A turnover early in the drive would be good.
There's still a lot of football left.
Oh my goodness!
And if we can get some defensive stops, get a turnover, we'd be right back in this ball game.
You're probably going to get. Our kids are probably getting 4 more possessions.
Right.
And you got to find a way to score on 2 of those.
Yeah.
If you hold.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? Do you think you see the high pooch kick again? Maybe get a chance to get some hands on a free one here?
Yeah, I don't think you give them a chance to return it.
Oh, heavens no. If this ball goes past the 20-yard line, it's a problem.
Yeah.
I think the high pooch kick, if it gets on the ground, lots of things can happen.
Yeah.
There's not any wind out here. And
yeah, I will tell you, I like, what I like here. See how Sam McLean's kind of rubbing this sideline because they're used to,
I see that.
Skylar's good enough to go either way with it. Now they're trying to readjust. I'm not sure what they got going here.
Yeah,
they had 12 on the field for a while, but, this ball needs to land at about the 30 to 25 to 30-yard line, in my opinion.
And if not that, it needs to land in the blue part of the field down there.
Yeah, and that's you see how that's a great point, John, because they're expecting the pooch kick.
Yeah,
and
they're crowding up front here.
The problem is if he don't get it there though. Right now this ball needs to hit our War Dog mascot right in the middle of that mascot. Is where that ball needs to land right now.
See what Judd does. Boot the leather. It's going to be.
It's got a chance. We can't touch it. We can now.
I think we got it.
We got it.
War Dogs come away with that. Oh, really?
No, I just think he pointed the wrong way.
Oh yeah, he did. All right. I was gonna say we got the ball.
Yeah, no, I think that was just
got the onside kick there.
I'm going to be honest with you, and I'm looking at Coach Ponder, and I think he has an argument. I think our kids may have touched that a little early, Blast. You have a better vantage point on your end.
I didn't see it.
I mean, we may have touched that ball.
There's no flag down though.
No. I mean, he's not going to change anything, but that's the first thing I thought, John. I don't know what you saw,
but
but
I did too.
It looked like we may have touched that thing right before midfield, but we'll take it.
Yeah, we'll take it.
We'll take a homer. We'll take a homer call when we can get one.
We'll take a break. We don't get a lot of those.
So
we don't get a lot of those, even at home.
Yeah, boy, that one's close though,
Yeah.
and I don't mind Coach. I mean, Coach was putting up. He was putting up a fight there for his kids. And he may have an argument. I'm going to be honest with you. I feel like the ball's spotted about a yard and a half.
I think they gave us a healthy spot, too, yeah. All right, boys.
Take advantage. There's that turnover John Beard wanted.
That's exactly right. Early in the drive.
What's going on now?
He wants some of the white hat. This is good for him.
It doesn't get any earlier in the drives than the kickoff.
That's right.
That's about as early in the drives as it's going to get.
Yeah, Coach. Is that Coach Ponder?
It is, yeah.
I mean, and you gotta love it when a coach fights for his kids, and the kids are going to respond to that.
Absolutely,
they're going to see Coach fighting for them. They're going to turn around and fight for Coach.
Well, let's be honest. I mean, they're a 2-win team. Yeah. They're trying to get better, so he's trying to win. I mean, he's trying to turn a program just like we're trying to turn a program. So,
well, he's getting escorted back to his sideline there by one of his assistants.
Well, I mean, there's a line there. You can fight for your kids, but you don't want to cross that line where it costs you 15 yards.
Right.
He's not going to get the call reversed. He's fighting for the next one.
Yeah, I started to say all he's doing is trying to, like you said, John. He's like, I'm gonna do this because I'm gonna get me a couple more.
Yeah. Oh, he's still fired up. He's
firing up his team
now. He's getting to the kids. Yeah, he's getting his kids to go. So,
which I like it.
Yeah.
Oh, good for him. Yeah, I mean,
we do the same thing.
Absolutely. Our Coach Gardner would be doing the exact same thing if he felt like it was the other way.
Now, what's White Hat coming over this way for?
He's just lining
No,
up.
he's getting in position.
Okay.
Yeah,
I was
we're
gonna
going
say, it looked like he was coming over here with a purpose to have a visit, but
And bringing the house there again. Jinx runs it up the middle. He's got some room.
There
he
we
got
go.
a first down. He's to the outside.
Good.
And he's going to pick up about 15 to 18 yards there.
And
And a flag.
there's the late hit. You're going to get 15 more on top of it here. Someone hit, looked like Spinuggle right in the back.
yeah.
And that's, I was getting ready to make the comment, the old Tulsa McLean and the old Tulsa McLean
Get 'em
right
fired up and they
here,
start-
and that's when
Yeah.
they start to have these. So it is what it is. We need to take advantage of it.
The ball's at the 32, and you're going to get 15 yards on top of that. Actually, they're going to mark it from the flag, which was at the 34.
Earlier in the game,
So the ball be at the 19, first and 10.
Earlier in the game, we saw Jackson Satterwhite, talking to the official about, hey, this guy's got his hand in my face every down,
Yeah.
and a couple snaps later, he gets a face mask call.
Yeah, nice run there by Cars.
Well, he had some white bodies out front there.
You're going to get the same thing this side
Here we
now.
go. Same run, same place. He's caught from behind.
Oh,
Ball's loose.
no.
And McLean got it.
Man. Once again, in the red zone, turn the ball over.
Yeah, that's at least, was that the third time tonight?
Yeah.
Yep. You got to take care of that thing. That's frustrating. I mean, because you're working your tail off. You get the onside kick.
Get down here. You got points. You can just smell the blue paint in the end zone and come away with nothing.
Well, you score here, and you may see a momentum shift.
Yeah.
Oh, without question.
And now it's the other way. We get a nice call there on the onside kick, and get some momentum. Things are going our way. Have a nice run. Penalty tacked on the end of it, and get down here and cough the ball up.
They got 3 receivers to the top, 1 to the bottom.
I was going to say, they're short a guy.
They run a guy out, and they're going to turn around and hand him the ball as soon as he gets out there.
Well,
Yeah, you're probably
he
right.
was probably over there getting some.
He's probably thinking,
Whoa.
ball. Oh, they're going to call either a false start or we're going to be
Yeah.
offsides here. Nope, false start. Legal snap.
That was weird.
Be another good spot for a turnover.
Yeah,
It would have been.
Clay McCormick was right all over that, too. Yeah, push him back, get him in there.
That's going to put the ball down at about the 7 or the 8?
Looks about the 7.
7.
Yeah, 7. Yeah.
7-yard line. It's going to bring up first and 15.
Don't let them get behind you here, guys. Yes, be aggressive, but
Quarterback's going to keep.
if you get a chance, you have got
And
to. Oh, my
Ball.
goodness.
Ball. Touchdown. If we're on it, it's
Touchdown, War Dogs. That's touchdown.
Or no, he's saying it's on. He's saying he's down.
What?
David Ward's calling him down.
He was not down.
Head official's calling him down. He may have had a knee down because he was drugged down.
Yeah, he got drugged. I think that was Clay McCormick that was in there. Now a little bit of mouth going.
It's chippy.
Yeah, it's way chippy.
Yeah, pretty good job of the officials there. They got on that one pretty early. Yeah, that's you notice how the quarterback was kind of stretching, so
Yeah.
he may have had a knee down there. Either way, it's a great defensive play.
Yeah, Clay had the back of his jersey pulling him down.
It's second in the bunch now here. So
I mean, from right there on the 1.
boy, you talking guys? This right here is
This is huge.
massive. Next 2 plays here. Probably going to see McLean go back to just inside power here. You're in the I formation. They're probably going to run off tackle, probably right side. Now the quarterback sneaked it.
Right up the middle. We blitzed right past him.
Yeah. Blow the whistle. Okay.
Yep, we blitzed right past him.
Still got 3rd and long here. 3rd and long. Looks like 3rd and 11 here,
Yeah.
Bless.
It was.
We're going to probably get to the 4th quarter here, too.
Yep, we're down to 5 seconds to go.
They're going to switch ends of the field. All right, gang. That's the 4th quarter. 4 fingers in the air, and War Dogs got some ground to make up. It is 30-17. Start of the 4th quarter.
Boy, that turnover right there would have been huge.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, I
That
mean,
was-
even if it's a safety, I mean, it's still
Yeah.
huge because now you make it it's a 2-score game still, but now it's a touchdown to field goal and a 2-point conversion instead of 2 touchdowns. But
well, and you get the ball right back.
now, yeah, you're getting the ball back in really good field position.
Yeah.
So
Oh, goodness.
So we're going to switch ends of the field here.
So explain the pink hat there on Coach Homer. Is that for visibility?
Mostly
he had
for
that on next.
Yeah,
he had that on the last couple weeks.
It's mostly for visibility. You know, a lot of our coaches generally are very similarly dressed with the blue top and gray anytime we're on white. So he did tell me after the first couple of weeks that some of the kids were having a hard time picking him out.
Yeah.
And
similar dress, similar build.
I took a minute to make fun of him being, 5'6" real quick. And, then I moved on to, okay, how can we fix it? So he's like, what do you think about getting like some different colored hats? And the team that I see it all the time on TV is Ohio State. They got all these GAs and like 19 different colors of polos and all this stuff. And I'm like, hey, man, whatever you got to do to get the kids locked in, I'm in. So.
Yeah, well, when you're trying to coach from the sideline over there, you're 30, 40 yards away. And
right.
Oh, they gained a yard. It was 3rd and 11. Now it's 3rd and 10.
No, look at that.
I'll be dang. That's funny. Quarterback power left side. Oh, no, we got a problem. He's behind us.
Yep. And you ain't going to catch him. You better catch him.
Dive.
Dive.
He missed his opportunity to dive.
Touchdown.
And there's a hurt player on the side over there for McLean.
It was Logan McFetridge right there. Couldn't run him down. Was just a step or two behind him.
Those hurt right there when you have that 3rd and long when you can get off the field. And
yeah, it's just tough. I
he
mean,
got behind the coverage and
again, you got a young guy back there, and you just got to kind of know situations. It's 3rd and long. Quarterback is a threat to run, and they've seen a lot of quarterback run that way. And I just think he bit a little early. And when you got speed like McLean, they don't have to have much.
Nope.
He just had about a 2-yard that he had him beat by 2 yards, and that's all he needed. So
good throw.
He's throwing the ball away from his body. He's right-handed quarterback moving to his left. It's a good throw. Put it right on him.
So once again, they're going to go for 2 because they don't have anybody to kick that.
And they've tried to fade 2 or 3 different times here. It's a dead play. It's a dead play in high school football.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the 2-point conversion's intercepted. No return, though, because it is a dead play. There's Keaton Jinx there on the defense making that interception. Well, we've stopped all their 2-point conversion attempts. Unfortunately,
they haven't had one. Yeah,
they've not made one.
Yeah, that's right.
They've scored 6 touchdowns.
I mean, that's crazy. That's a touchdown they've left on the board.
Yeah.
From not being able to convert extra points as far as.
Have no kicker.
So see Coach Homer go right to McFetridge there, and coaching him up like all right, you got to know what we're doing here.
Situational awareness.
He's got a head. He's got his arm around him like he's pointing at the. You can tell he's like, okay, it's 3rd down and 11. This is a guy. This is a guy that we've watched on film. We know what he likes to do. I mean, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
So
you got to respect that speed.
But again, McFetridge just a sophomore. I mean, we have a bunch of young kids that are trying to figure it out on the fly.
Yeah, that defensive backfield is really young. You're right.
No room for error now, guys.
No.
I mean, it's got to be score every possession, and we're going to need some turnovers.
Get it done in a hurry.
Here's the kick. And it's going to be fielded by Maple.
Maple. Come on, Tanner.
See the ball swinging there?
Yeah, I don't like that. Don't turn that loose. Just there we go. Good boy.
Another good return for Maple. Up to the 42 in McLean territory. So good field position for the Dogs.
We've had some good returns tonight.
We have. We really have. Just it's 3 times we've turned the ball over in the red zone. And that's the difference in the ball game.
Yeah. What is the turnover count? Do we know?
I don't keep track of them.
I don't know.
We're way behind in it.
Oh, I don't. Have they turned the ball over?
Yes.
Yeah.
They have?
Yeah.
Okay.
Once. Well, if you don't.
Yeah, whenever we fumbled down here, the next play we got an interception.
Yeah.
Earlier.
That's the only one we've gotten.
I mean, I know that we fumbled 3 times inside the 25.
Yeah. Yeah.
We threw an interception.
Threw a pick inside the end. So there's 4 turnovers, in trying to go score.
So he picks up about 5. He's going to bring up 2nd and 5. Ball at the 37-yard line.
You know, that we've done some things tonight that I've really been encouraged by, impressed with. You know, especially our ability to run the ball early in the game for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, we've just made some mistakes that just absolutely killed
us.
Oh,
Tanner wide open, but Jinx was underneath so much pressure.
Oh! Boy, that should have been picked off.
Yeah, right there, if Jinx has time to throw the ball, Tanner Maple's wide open,
they
but
came
he
on
got
corner
flushed
blitz, didn't they?
so he
did.
got flushed so fast that he just never could set his feet.
Well, the corner that came off of Tanner was the one that put the pressure on him.
Yeah.
Wasn't he?
Yeah, it was. Just from that side.
You won't see him blitz this time because he's got Burris out there.
Well, if he does, Jinx is going to have a target. No, he's going to run with him.
Maple.
He's going to carry.
Oh, there's a late hit.
Way late hit. Thank you for the extra 15. Stop it. Kamumo. And Zach Gardner comes over and gets a hold of that in a hurry. Keegan, you cannot do that, son.
Well, I'll tell you, that was number 15. And he did the same thing down here earlier.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
It's insane. I mean, they need to get control of that one guy, and they are right now because he's coming out of the game.
Yeah.
And I think Coach sees that on the other side as well because it's been a pretty clean game.
Yeah.
And you can't let this start now. You know, you got to get control of it. And I'm glad to see the coach pull him out over there. He's talking to him now and going to kind of chill that out. So. So that's going to put the ball inside the 10, so it's going to be 1st and goal from the 9 for the War Dogs. And we need to put this one in pretty quick. Save as much time as possible.
Like right now on this play.
Snap is back. Maple.
Yeah, tough there.
Ankle, tough.
Little play side blitz there, and they shot the gaps pretty well there. That came from the backside, actually.
Yeah, he's cramped a little bit. Tanner is.
Hey, he tweaked a knee or something in practice last week, didn't he?
You know, I don't know. I know Zach didn't say anything specifically about it, so if he did, it wasn't anything he was worried about.
And they pull him out right there, and he was 10-0, but they get him out anyway, put Berryman in. And I'd say this is probably going to be a quarterback run here, or throw. Yep,
Run.
Quarterback run up the middle. And he's going to be stopped at about the 6. So that's going to bring up 3rd and goal. And we're going to take a timeout here. Timeout War Dogs with 9:45 to go, trailing 36-17. We'll be right back on WarDogSports.com.
Nice Concrete Construction is Northeast Oklahoma's leading concrete contractor. Founded in the mid-1980s, Nice Concrete Construction has come a long way since the early days, offering services for all earthwork, commercial concrete, residential concrete, and specializing in road construction and concrete parking lots. Big or small, Nice Concrete Construction has got you covered. Give us a call at 918-540-2259 or look us up on Facebook.
Lessons are learned here. Traditions are honored here. Memories are made here. Pride is instilled here. We are Miami Public Schools.
We are Wardogs! We are Wardogs! We are Wardogs! This is the Wardog way!
Welcome to Wardog Nation.
James Cheatham, former head coach. That's already hit that milestone. So,
all right, guys, here it is, 3rd and goal from the 6. Snaps back, and he's going to keep it. He rolls out. He throws.
Good ball. He's out of bounds, though.
And no
He
good.
was out of bounds.
Great catch, but he just could not get a toe
And
down.
Burris is slow getting up. Something happened. He fell on the ball, it looked like.
Give you some score updates here. 21-0 Cleveland over Catoosa in the fourth quarter.
Cool. Yeah.
And Burris he's hurt. He's off the field, so they're going to play on.
Wagner 38, Ulaga 12. That's a fourth quarter score. Bristow 46, Grove 16. 5 minutes left to go in the game.
Yeah, Bristow's still got a great senior class. They're really good.
Yeah, tough.
Yep.
Well, they were tough last season too.
Yeah. All the most of those kids were juniors last year. Yeah.
Yeah, they were tough when Steve Owens was here, and that was the night he got his.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we dedicated the statue that night.
Yeah.
What's going on here?
Well,
I think we have a timeout.
Yeah,
I don't know by who, but
and Leland's working with Damien there. It looked like he landed on the football.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
Looks like he's supporting that
arm
a little bit.
Helping him along.
He had a shoulder problem early in the season, didn't he? Or in the summer?
Yeah, broke his collarbone in the spring game, right? Yeah. And, I think he got released maybe right as, like, a couple weeks before week 1. Yeah, it looks like he's holding the shoulder.
Yeah. Yep. He landed down on it probably. He jumped up, just barely. He got the ball. He just barely didn't have his feet in bounds and landed.
4th and goal. War Dogs are going here.
Yeah,
no surprise, but single back in the backfield is McCleary. 3 receivers. Snap is back. He's going to keep it.
Same play hands we off. Scored on earlier.
Hands off to Maple. He's battling. We're
not going to get there.
No, we're not going to get it.
And he's going to be stopped at the 1.
It's turnover on downs. Once again, a turnover in the red zone. That one's not as disappointing necessarily as a fumble, I guess. It's a turnover nonetheless. Yeah, they sold that well. I didn't see that Tanner had the ball.
Yeah, it's a good-looking design. We scored on that play earlier down on the other end. It looked like we're 1 block away there.
Yeah.
I don't know who it was, but I saw a white jersey face forward. Face forward on the ground with a whiff, and that kid ended up being the kid that made the play. So
timeout, McLean. It's gonna be first down from the 2. It looks like. I thought Tanner got closer than that.
Yeah, I did too. Man, yeah, I thought his forward progress had him.
Here's some Class A scores for you. Colcord 55, Ketchum 6. That's the final. Commerce 28, Oklahoma Union 18. 7 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. Rejoice Christian 70, Quapaw 6. That's a fourth quarter score.
Yeah, Rejoice Christian can play.
Yeah. Afton 32, Fairland 20. That's 2 minutes left to go in the third. And here we go, 1st and 10, McLean from the 2. We had him back like this earlier.
Yeah, right. Had him pinned deep and was able to have a nice run up the middle and make some space for themselves. And then I think the next player, too, took it to the house.
Yeah, you're worried about the deep ball here.
Yeah.
That's what you're worried about.
He hands it off. And he's going to find some space to about the 7.
Got a McLean player down.
Yeah, holding the knee, and it
looks like it.
Maybe an ankle.
So it makes it out to about the 7-yard line. Gains 5 yards. Bring up 2nd and 5.
They're going to stop. I think it is an ankle, Coach.
Here's a 2A score for you. Kansas 20. Wyandotte 14. That's the fourth quarter score.
And he stood up. And pretty good crowd out here tonight.
Yeah, Mr. Hogan and I, when we were down on the field earlier first quarter, he turned around and looked up and said, "You know what? This is a really good crowd for a fall break week."
Yeah, exactly. I mean, there's a lot of kids out of town right now.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say, and good for them. I mean, they should take advantage of that, and families get. That's what we usually miss some people you would normally see, but I thought the crowd was really good tonight. Really neat to be able to recognize our youth football players, coaches, and the cheerleaders. That was kind of neat.
Yep.
Shout out to the 5th grade team who's going to go try to go win that Super Bowl championship Saturday in Grove against Fort Gibson. Those guys are undefeated. So
Jacob Leonard.
Yeah.
Is he from the news?
Yep.
He just posted this video.
Right.
He said, "This is how you finish a run."
I'll tell you what, Jacob also
boom.
took a fantastic sideline picture.
First down for McLean's. They run it right up the middle. Get out to the 15, be 1st and 10.
Prior to the game.
Oh, that is good.
That is good.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. The color of the sky right behind us, like their helmets blend in with that. Yeah, it's pretty.
Yeah, he's KOAM sports anchor, does a great job covering high school sports.
So clock is stopped at 9:02.
Is Tanner Maple a junior or senior?
Senior.
He's a senior. You know, if you're Coach Ponder McLean, they're thinking, if we get one more here, they feel good about it. So expect him to run his stuff, and wasn't surprised to see a couple of shots downfield. You know, he's going to try to get one more score in here. And for us, I mean, we got to find a way to make a stop here, because the clock is not in our favor, and we got to find 3 possessions of scores here.
Hey, I watched Last Chance U, this newest season of it, last night, and guess who I saw on there?
No.
Coach Held.
Yes, I've heard that. I don't watch it. I think it's a bad representation of junior college football. It's just a personal choice.
I watched it last night and thought that same thing.
But I have, my wife actually watches it and enjoys the show. But she told me that he was on there, and shout out to Coach Held's actually going to be in town. He's actually in Tulsa tonight to watch a couple of his recruits that are committed to Nebraska, and he's actually staying in Miami tonight and visiting NEO tomorrow with a couple of kids. So I've been going back with text messages between him and Coach Allen and myself. So
now, like I said, I've watched The Last Chance U every season of it now, and I think you're right that it's a bad representation, but it's because of who they're using.
Yes, I agree. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just, for me, I mean, again, obviously I'm a homer. And
now, Buddy wasn't quite as bad at East Mississippi as the guy at Independence was.
Now the new guy is a lot better.
Oh, yeah.
But still, it's still.
Get to him.
And he's swarmed there by the
Clay
dogs.
McCormick
Big
said,
loss.
Get you some of this. He's slung to the ground. He's slow to get up, but so is Mason Clark.
That's going to be an 11-yard loss back to the 4.
And Mason's, he's going to stay down for a little bit. Well, but Clay McCormick got a hold of him just really with one arm and just slung their quarterback to the ground hard with authority.
You have Leland Hansen going out as well as Brent Judd. Our local paramedics are here, and we really appreciate those guys being here every week and what they do for our community and what they do on Friday nights for our kids.
Yeah.
And Leland Hansen's always done an outstanding job with our athletes.
We're very, very blessed to have Leland. Also have Dr. Osborne and Dr. Carnahan from Integris on the sideline today. As like you said, our local firefighters and paramedics, appreciate those guys as always. Keeping our kiddos safe.
But then after I got done with Last Chance U, I started watching QB1.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I watched a few episodes.
And I watched the Spencer Rattler season. I hadn't seen it yet.
Yeah.
And that kid's a stud.
Yeah.
And he knows it.
Oh,
that's the thing.
I started to say
he would be insufferable to live with.
I always like to have, I say savage. I like to have a little bit of savage in my quarterback.
Yeah.
He has it.
A little bit of that. You know what I mean? I'm a little better than you.
Yeah, a little Baker Mayfield.
You know what I mean? I like a little bit of edge in the quarterback. I really do.
No, my God, that kid's all edge.
You take the good with the bad. I mean, he's going to throw some picks and he's going to try to make a play every time. But that's that Brett Favre, Tony Romo type player. You know what I mean? Where they're going to do something ridiculously special, and then you're going to want to claw your eyes out watching them do something that drives you insane. But I kind of see Rattler as that type of quarterback.
Well,
but
just watching him with his high school team, just his relationship with his teammates, just
my thing about
how they not beat you with a sock full of soap?
I'm just telling you, the one thing about him is he's a flick of the wrist quarterback.
He is, yeah.
I mean, he just flips his wrist, and that stupid football spins 45 yards. It's like he doesn't even try.
He's got a cannon.
I can see him, coming in, and I know he's gotten a little bit of playing time, but he takes me as that guy that, like, Lincoln Riley and those guys are going to say, dude, you don't have to throw a fastball every time.
Right. Yeah.
He's trying to knock people over.
Right.
You know what I mean? But something tells me he's in good hands with where he's at. So
yeah, I agree.
I think the OC there can probably get him right.
Good to see Mason Clark walking off under his own power right with Leland there. And Leland will get him over here and check him out. But it's good to see him walking off like that.
Yeah, always good when they go off on their own. Looks like a little bit of a limp there by Mason. Obviously something on the right side there. Big play here, 3rd and 21.
Get to him!
Oh.
Had him
Missed
caught.
tackle. See how we sucked inside there, guys?
Yep.
He's going to get the first down.
And bunch more.
There's a block in the back.
There it is.
Flag.
Yeah.
Two of them.
Yeah, I think it's the same call. But, guys, that is at least – it may be a dozen times I've seen our kids jump inside.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just, again, it's – and former DB coach, it's so hard to get him out of that.
Yeah.
I mean, even at NEO, I'd say it in the box, quit jumping inside. They want to flow to the ball so bad, but it's not their responsibility. Their responsibility is to get it turned inside. We can't let them continue to bounce that play.
So they're going to walk.
So they're going to give them the first down first?
They can't.
Okay.
It's going to be from the spot of the foul, so you're going to get – now, here's the thing. It was 3rd and 21. They're going to end up gaining about 11 yards on that play.
Yeah.
But you're still going to be 3rd and 10, 9 maybe, depending on where the spot was.
3rd and about 7.
Oh, wow. No,
like.
so they threw it pretty further up. So
it's better than 1st and 10 then.
It is.
Where they were.
It is. But again, right there, I mean, they're trying to throw the ball. The play breaks down. We lose contain. Too good of an athlete to lose contain on.
Yeah.
Snap is back. He's going to hand it off.
He gets the edge.
Yeah, so you got to make that play. 3 missed tackles, 4 missed tackles.
Jackson Satterwhite gets a hold of you. He gets his paws on you, and you're going down.
1st and 10. At about the 31 or 32. Let's see if they set this down.
So Jackson
31.
From his defensive tackle
position made that play.
Made that play way over on the far sideline. He is a man among boys out there.
But again, right there, I mean, it's kind of like it's the theme of the night. Had her chances there. It needs to be a 1-yard gain, a 4-yard gain, a 7-yard gain, and then
now it's
first
just,
and 10. It's just tough. I mean,
there's the clock ticking down under 7 minutes.
Is that OU game tomorrow at 11?
Saturday. I know it feels like Friday.
I'm sitting here looking at
ball. We got it.
That's big.
Oh,
that's huge.
Big turnover there.
War Dogs take over at the 30.
We got a couple guys a little slow to get up. They're up. One of them's Clay McCormick.
That's going to be BB that recovers that.
Clay's up. Big Mac's good.
Once again, we got to score quickly here. 6:46 to go in the game.
Any time to waste right here. We have got to. You got to take a shot here.
It'd be nice to score, and still have maybe 4.5 left and not use a timeout.
Yep.
That way you can run your normal kickoff team, use those timeouts, get the ball back, and then you come back to hopefully with another score, and then you have to execute an onside kick, and you start to get fast-forwarding a little bit. But, you're still okay here as long as we don't have –
nobody's covering jinx here.
As long as we don't burn a lot of time, we don't have to use a lot of timeouts.
He's coming over now.
It's going to be a throw, and he's got him.
He's wide open.
Oh, no. It's underthrown.
He intercepted it.
He did. Oh! Boy, he had him. He just underthrown that.
Yeah, he's just got to throw it.
Did he intercept that?
Yeah, he did.
Yep, there's an interception.
My goodness. That's what, fifth turnover now?
But again, I mean, the play
call. Yeah, what are you going to do?
The play call's good.
The play was great.
I mean, he's 8 yards wide open.
Yeah, he was wide open.
Made a play. He closed on it and was able to get there and rip the ball loose.
Coach Gardner's thinking the exact same thing we were just talking about. He's like, okay, if I pop a big one right here and go score quickly, I mean, look at all the time.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and he had it. I mean, it worked.
Oh, it was.
Just,
I mean, it's
the ball's just
open.
underthrown right there.
I mean, you just got to throw it.
So once again, here we have them backed up on their own goal line. hey, let's get a turnover here and get a touchdown in just on this play. Let's recover that ball in the end zone.
He keeps it right straight ahead.
Yeah.
We didn't have a nose guard right there, so he just snapped it when straight ahead.
No, Tanner. Easy. Don't play their game. Play yours.
Well, and I mean, here's the thing. I mean, we don't have time to do that stuff.
No.
I mean, lift him up, throw him
Line
back,
up,
let's
yeah.
go. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, that's 15 seconds.
Clock's ticking, yeah.
Go set him back in his spot if you
I mean,
have
I
to.
get it. It's a little chippy, but I mean, you know, if you're up 3 possessions, then you want to do that because you extend the play. You're just falling into their hands there.
When you're down by 19, it's not wise. But we're talking about young men here.
Sure.
There's flag.
He stopped right away. I mean, he gained about a yard maybe, but not much.
Should be a dead ball here, though, with a false start.
They're going to put some time back on the clock?
Doubt it.
I think he declined that.
But you can't, though. It's a pre-snap penalty.
Yeah, you're right.
But I would agree with you, If it was a post play, then absolutely. Because what he gained, maybe 2?
Yeah, I think he gained 1. That puts it back to the original line of scrimmage because it's half the distance to the goal. Snaps back, handoff.
Get him.
Hey,
Get him.
that's a safety.
Safety.
That is a safety.
Big Mac and Jackson Satterwhite team up right there and make that tackle. They come tearing through that line. The big dogs went to the food bowl right there and got them some.
Yeah, that was a pretty good job up front by our guys. So that was pretty nice.
That was nice. Yeah. That's highlight reel right there.
Did you see Tanner? Is it Tanner 43?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what happened there, but it looks like they made peace.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 2 points on the board, and War Dogs are going to get the ball back here shortly and have good field position with it. Maybe we'll get a nice return, good touchdown off of it.
They'll have to kick from the 20 here. There's our halftime show sponsor, Ken Clark in the house. C4auto.com in the house. What's your special of the week? What's something you got you need to sell?
We got a really cool Sport Track in.
Sports Track. Ford Sports Track pickup?
Sports Track pickup, yeah. Just got it in today.
Just got it in today. Good deal.
126,000 miles, leather loaded.
Leather loaded, 06 for $10,900.
That's not bad. If I was a Ford guy, I'd think about it.
So if you're looking for a good little used truck,
good one.
go on C4auto.com and look at that Ford Sport Track. And if he doesn't have what you want, he'll find it and he'll bring it to you.
Yep. Even if you want a fire truck.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's the best car.
Is that thing for sale yet? Well, everything's for sale.
Everything's for sale.
Are you still enjoying it though?
I think Sarah wants him to keep that fire truck.
Yeah, we'll see about.
All right, guys, here's the kick. It's a punt.
That's weird.
And Tanner Maple's going to field it.
Yeah, you can. It's a free kick.
Oh, all right.
And he's going to try to get to the outside. He cuts it up inside, and once again, he's going to be back to about the 35-yard line. Another good field position for the Dogs.
I love Tanner Maple. I just love that kid.
And
just talk about grit.
You know, now you got 5:35 to go. Is that a 5 or a 9?
Hmm?
Is that a 5 or a 9?
5:35.
Okay. That pole is right in my side.
That's what I say.
Yeah.
Yeah, the goalpost right there is right in your way.
So the Dogs have good field position. Once again, we need to score quickly here. Good field position on the 35 in McLean territory. You know, McLean's defense probably getting a little tired, you think?
Yeah,
they've been on the field a lot.
It sure seems like we've had the ball a while.
Yeah. A lot in the second half,
what I mean? And they've been buried in their own.
They're bringing the house here. Handoff
That's
to
got a
Throneberry.
chance. Got a chance.
He's got room.
Come on, Josh. Come on, Josh.
Oh, he missed a block, but he spins ahead. He's going to get a first down and more. He's going to pick up about 15 yards. But, man, if we get that block out there.
Yeah. All right, hey. That stops the clock so they can move the chains.
5:29. And the ball's going to be at the 21-yard line. 1st and 10 Dogs.
Still
Clock
got
started again.
Still got the 2 timeouts in the pocket, so you're stopping the clock, extending possessions here. Well, I tell you, you could throw slant down here all day.
Handoff, Berryman.
He almost fumbled it before he got it.
And he's going to be down after a pickup of about 5. Bring up 2nd and 5. Next, they're going to give him 4. Be 2nd and 6. Ball at the 17-yard line. Snap is back. Handoff Throneberry. He goes to the outside. Flag on the play. He gets the first down. He's inside the 10.
Bet that's going to be a hold.
But there is a flag on the play.
It's in that area, isn't it?
Yeah.
Didn't see it, but that sure looks like the area of holding.
Here's the call, holding against Miami. Those hurt.
Yeah, that's painful because you just burned some valuable clock right there.
Well, and he was inside the 10 for the first down.
Now you're behind the chains.
You know, I don't know. Just a personal opinion. Especially for the last few years, I feel like that the offensive holding penalty needs to be a 5-yard penalty.
Yeah.
Because,
sure.
Man, at 10 yards,
it hurts.
That's punishment.
Yeah, that is.
And for
I
defense,
agree.
it's 5 yards for defensive holding, but it is an automatic first down. So I don't know. It's tough.
Second and about 15. He rolls out, looks to throw.
He's got him.
He's got Throneberry. Catch is made inside the
Get
5.
in there,
He spins.
Oh!
Ball comes loose out of bounds about the 1.
Well, I tell you, they do a great job of stripping the football.
He has been coaching them up on that.
I mean,
Ball's going to be marked at the 2, 1st and goal, War Dogs. Josh was trying to fight for the end zone.
Is not happy here that. Who is that?
I'm just telling you right now, that's not a touchdown.
Yeah, I don't think
Guys,
it was.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's not a touchdown.
He was a yard out. The pylon is knocked over there, though.
Yeah, I think they fell into it after the ball came
Yeah, I
loose.
agree.
Yeah.
Josh was doing a good job fighting.
Yeah, he was.
To try to get in there.
But, man, it's one thing. You sit there fighting for those extra yards, and that's more opportunity for them to try to strip that ball out. You got to fight for the yards, but these guys are tenacious about getting the ball away from
I'll
them.
tell you, they do a great job stripping the football. Great job.
Hand off to
There's
Maple.
touchdown.
Touchdown, War Dogs! I think you go for 2 here.
Yeah.
I'm going to disagree. You got to get it to 10 because if you miss it right here, now you got to have a touchdown, 2-point conversion, and a field goal.
Yeah.
So because the 2-point conversion, you're still down 2 possessions.
See, that's why I'm in the booth.
That's exactly
Chad.
right.
Well, I'm in the booth too, guys. I mean,
Yeah.
Well, I'd have went for 2 right here.
I can't get the AD to hire me to coach anything either. So,
That's smart AD. That's good AD.
but no, you know what I mean.
Yeah, I agree.
It's hard to look at
math.
the time here.
Yep.
The math says do this. This is the right call, in my
Extra
opinion.
point's good.
Because it's easier to get a touchdown extra point than it is a touchdown 2-point conversion.
Sure.
So
26-36. Miami closes to within 10. 4:14 left on the clock, and the clock is not our friend.
You go onside kick here?
Again, it's a 50-50. I mean, half the coaches in America would say you kick an onside kick. I'm on the other side of that. I trust, again, maybe this is me being a defensive guy.
Right. Yeah.
With 4:14, I want them to line up and hands team, and then I'm going to kick it deep, and I'm going to use those 2 timeouts and pin them deep. Because if my defense holds 3 and out, I'm going to get the ball left. I'm going to get the ball with maybe 2:45 in a short field.
Yeah.
And then knowing that I'm going to get a score no matter what, because I got to have a field goal and a touchdown and 2-point and a conversion at some point. Does that make sense? And
Yeah,
then
sure.
I'm saving the onside kick for when I have to onside kick. Kind of like I only go for 2. Again, it's philosophy.
When you have to.
When I have to. Half the coaches in the country would tell you try it right now and you take your medicine, and we'll see what we do here. But he's getting I'm getting what I want as a head coach because they're lining up in hands team. So I'm kicking it over David Ward's head right now.
Yeah.
Oh, I do. Right now, I do too, and try to beat him to it.
Yeah, because you never know when they turn around and sprint. Do they pick it up and then do we get a quick hit or
I think you kick it right over here about the 15-yard line on this outside of this hash.
Yeah. All right, Skyler, what you gonna do? Looks like they're making a late substitution.
They got 12 people on the field.
Yeah, which you can do on special teams.
Yeah.
He's backing up a little bit now.
It's going to be the high onside.
Oh, it's going to go out of bounds.
And it
Take
is.
a bite. Take a bite. Take a
Wait,
bite. We got it.
That's a
We got it.
ball.
We got it.
That is our football.
Yep, he's saying.
Yeah!
I mean, that ball.
Woo!
How does that ball stay in bounds?
God.
It's, you know why? 'Cause
that ball was 6 inches.
Yeah.
From the
Skylar Judd just kicked that with a pitching wedge.
Yeah.
That thing bit.
And then the hand of the Lord held that in bounds right there.
I was yelling bite.
Guys,
Woo!
that was like a you talk about a 56-degree wedge on the sticking it next to the flag.
Wow.
Judd, you're the man, dude. If you was 21, I'd buy you beer.
And I tell you, good. Who recovered? Was it Swingle?
I think it was, yeah.
So
It
good
was
for
Swingle or
him.
Throneberry.
We got to go, guys. We have 15
Yeah, let's
seconds.
go.
What are you doing?
And we have to keep those timeouts in our pocket. We have to have them. But the speed to get down there to trust that ball's staying in bounds was big there by our kids too.
Yeah, it was. It's good.
Snap.
Oh, we have a
busted play.
Busted play.
It is
We
a
got
busted
sacked
play.
here. Lose 3 yards. Come on, guys. Hurry up. Hurry up.
Get up. Move.
Yeah.
Well, we called a timeout, didn't we?
Okay, smart. We're discombobulated.
Yeah,
Had
and
a busted play right there. Your young quarterback had the ball, and nobody to hand it to. He was looking for a handoff, and nobody was coming to him.
Well, I think, Coach Gardner's probably saying right now, you guys know the play. Take the ball.
Oh, I mean, yeah, let's go.
I think we're seeing some new plays. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but
No, it's new. You're seeing some wrinkles.
And it on a short week, too.
Mm-hmm.
but still, they've worked on them. I'm sure, and I don't know. I don't want to bash on them any, but I mean,
it's kids, dude.
Yeah, I mean, it's young kids. You got a freshman quarterback.
Yeah.
And, you're putting in some new stuff.
Tough.
The thing now is we need to score.
Yeah.
Well, and here's the thing. We have to have a touchdown, extra point, and a field goal. It doesn't matter what combination it comes in. So the main we have to have points out of this.
Right.
It has to at least end in 3 to give ourselves a chance here. But obviously a touchdown makes it easier, plus it puts a ton more pressure on McLean.
Yeah.
He's got Throneberry out there wide to the right.
It'd be nice to score right here on this play. We got to
Reverse.
reverse.
That's a pass.
No, there's nothing there, guys. They covered it well.
Oh,
you can't give up on a play.
Man. Defender touches that, pops right over Swingle's head. That ball had some juice on it, though. Man.
That's the thing I like about Coach Gardner, too.
He
will throw
gutsy.
the kitchen sink at you to try to win.
I mean,
he is gutsy. I like it.
The trick plays have been called well. We just have not executed them tonight.
So, is the hook and lateral coming now?
I don't know. 3rd and 13, you got to get the ball in field goal range now.
Gabe McCleary. Bust up the middle.
Come on, Gabe.
Oh, he's inside the 10. First down, War Dogs.
Move.
Got to go.
They're moving the chains. It stopped right now, but you ain't got time to talk about it.
Because I promise you, he does not want to use that timeout at any point right now.
So ball's at the 9.
And
First
Juice
and goal,
gets
War
in,
Dogs.
And they're set as the clock starts. That worked pretty good. We'll look
They're
at him
bringing
go.
the house.
Yeah,
oh
boy.
my gosh.
There you go, Gabe.
We're just standing around, guys. Look.
What are you doing?
I mean,
They got back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, he did.
He actually lost a yard back to the 10, but, boy, that could have been disastrous.
The snap looked like it went directly back to him.
Yeah, it looked like a wildcat almost.
Yeah.
And it wasn't
Gabe
supposed
was
to
like,
be.
Why do I have this? I'm not supposed to have this ball.
Clock running down to 3:25.
All right, let's go.
They're going to bring the house again.
Why not? I would.
There's Maple. Oh, he's wide open. The tight end.
Well, they've covered it up pretty good down here.
Going to go out the back of the end zone.
That's not the worst thing.
No,
it's not the worst thing.
No.
Hey, Maple is lined up at tight end. They're bringing the house. He is wide open in the end zone right there. But they're bringing the pressure.
Yeah. Forcing him out of the pocket and making him uncomfortable.
Yeah, and he was looking for his brother the whole way.
If he stands in there right there, he has to take a hit to do it. But if he stands in there, he hits Maple for a touchdown.
I'd be running too, Bless.
I probably would too. So here comes Maple. See him on this tight end down here. Again, wide open. Nobody covers
right there. And he's rolled out the other way. There's the throw.
Oh, knocked down.
Slapped down.
It's going to be 4th down.
Tanner's getting frustrated because he is.
You got to kick it.
Yeah.
You got to kick it. Yeah, this is the right call.
Here comes Judd
Yep.
to put 3 points on the board.
Yep. Boy, it's tough there because, you want to run the ball because you feel like you've had success, but if you don't score, then the clock tick, 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 tick. I mean, it's tough. Got to execute this. One way or the other, this will be my last snap up here with you guys, so I'll have to get down and actually got to do my day job here.
Got to get down there.
This is my favorite part of home games. Up here. I get to watch football and talk football.
Yeah, we like having you up here. What's
Kick
going
is
on?
up.
That's
And he got it.
It's good.
Yeah. All right, guys. I'm going to let you finish it up.
So now,
appreciate it, sir.
That puts us down a touchdown, an extra point to tie. So now we got to find a way to get the ball back in less than 3 minutes, 2:58.
Right.
Hope you enjoy your cup.
Thank you, Chad. We'll see you, bud.
2:58 to go in the ball game. And now that Chad's gone, I can make the coaching decisions again. High onside kick right here. I don't know, that high onside worked.
Yeah, it's worked twice. We picked it up twice.
So,
Let's do
we
it
may
again.
give that a shot again.
Whatever. Yeah, a little under 3 minutes left here, and you're still down by. Well, I can't do math right now.
Down by a touchdown, 7
Down by a
points.
touchdown, 7 points. So
7 points to tie. I'll tell you what, though. If you score, I go for 2.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think you can beat these guys in overtime.
No.
I think in overtime they'll run the ball right down your throat. You haven't stopped them all night. I think you got to go for it and try to win it.
And, yeah,
that's me.
That's me too. Try to get the win.
But you got to get the touchdown first.
First things first here. We got to get this ball back.
So we're going to high onside or we're going to onside? They got their hands team in, I'm sure.
Let's see if Judd can work his magic again, and he gives it a
This
go.
one's an onside, and they're going to field it.
Uh-oh. They got it. Now
So now they got a short field.
Well, you had to give it a go. Had to give it a try. All right, little under 3 minutes here. Your War Dogs down by 7, and the very, very capable and dangerous McLean offense is going to take the ball at the War Dog 41.
Well, this is where the War Dog defense has to buckle down,
Something has got to happen.
make some stops, and get the ball loose. Because they're going to run it right here.
Yeah.
They're not going to try to put this ball in the air. They're going to try to eat clock. They're going to try to make us burn our timeout, and they're going to run it.
Yeah.
They're going to spread you out. They're going to put 2 receivers each side, and they're going to try to run it up the gut on us.
Well, we need the big dogs up front to get in there and get the ball for us.
Here's the handoff. He's trying to get to the outside. There's a hold!
There was a hold, a huge hold.
And they're going to bring him down for a 5-yard loss.
But, oh, my God, that hold was right in front of him. The play was not even over, and Jackson Satterwhite is pleading his case.
Going to say a 4-yard loss. Back
Got
to the
nothing out of
45.
that.
Clock's still running. Down to 2:35.
You know, a holding penalty right there would have stopped the clock.
Yep.
And that's what's really painful about this.
Down to 2:22. 15 seconds left on the play clock. They're going to run this play clock as long as they can. Play clock down to 5. Now he sets for the play. There's a snap. Handoff.
Satterwhite.
And he breaks a tackle.
Yeah.
And he's going to gain about
They
6 yards. They blow it dead. They're going to stop the clock. Timeout, Miami. That's our last timeout with 1:58 to go in the ball game. It's going to bring up third and about 7 from the 38-yard line. When they're going to go for it on 4 downs here, so we're going to have to stop them 2 more times. That's going to let them run the clock a little bit longer. If we stop them both, we're going to get the ball back with about 1 minute and 25 seconds left.
Well, McLean has a timeout left as well.
Yeah, I don't see them using timeout.
No.
They're not going to stop the clock and help us, I don't think.
Yeah, that's true, yeah. I don't know what I'm thinking.
You're going to see 2 runs right here.
Oh, this is pretty intense, Bless.
This
I'm
is
nearly 50. I can't take blood pressure like this.
This is what I love about this War Dog team. They don't quit.
No, haven't quit.
They fight to the end.
Yeah. What were we down by?
It was
19 points
36-17
earlier.
or something,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
All right, Big Mac. Go get the ball, son. Yep.
Hey, pitch it.
Contain. He picks up his. Oh, there we go.
Ball's loose! Ball's loose!
Get that.
It goes out of bounds, which
Goes out of-
stops the
that's
clock.
nice.
And it's going to bring up fourth. As he fumbled it backwards out of bounds, it's going to bring up 4th and 11, it looks like.
So we got the tackle for the loss. The ball goes out of bounds. It was loose there for a minute. It'd been nice to pick that up. But
So now 4th and 11, 1:50 to go. That was a great scenario there for the Dogs for that to fumble out of bounds. But it'd been better if we'd have recovered the
yeah,
fumble.
but if it's going to do anything, if it's going out of bounds is fantastic.
So it stops the clock. So the ball is at the 42. They're going to bring 3 receivers to the bottom, 1 at the top. I don't think you'll see him throw it here. I think you're going to see another run. Probably quarterback's going to keep it.
Boy,
He does.
Nobody was set. There's false
There's-
start. Nobody was set over here on this. These receivers down here on this side of the field. Everybody was moving.
Put the clock back to 150. Put the clock back to 150.
Give us our 2 seconds back. We need those. Yep, they did.
Clock back to 150. So it's going to bring up 4th and 16. Ball now is going to be at the 46-yard line. And again, I don't think you're going to see him throw it here.
No, we're outnumbered over here on this side.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to see him throw it here. He is going to throw.
He is going to throw. Get to him.
He's going to air one out. Oh, my goodness.
Get him out of
First
bounds.
down. Yes. I'm going to say he did go out of bounds. Dang it. The defender over there fell down as he tried to plant to come back to that ball and let him pick up the first down. Boy, that's tough. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the 27. $1:44 to go. Clock stopped as he went out of bounds.
Boy, that's rough right there.
And they're in victory formation.
They're just going to take knees.
They're going to take a knee.
Oh, man, so close. They got that first down, and that's ball game.
Wow. So I guess we can go right into our Ace Hardware post-game show because they're just going to take a knee here and run this clock out. Well, the Dogs fought valiantly.
Yeah.
Towards it, the turnovers killed us.
Yeah.
The turnover bug killed us tonight. We turned the ball over 3 or 4 times inside the red zone. That makes the difference in this ball game. You can't make those turnovers.
Yeah, he just took the ball out of victory formation and acted like he was going to kneel and then took off running. I mean, you can, but there's a flag on the play out there. Right in the middle of the field. I don't know what the call's going to be.
That's not a very smart play by him because if you fumble right there, and I'm sure that's what his coach is talking to him about because his coach called him over there and probably said, listen, don't be an idiot.
Yeah.
Take the knee and let's get on the bus and go home. But, you plow ahead right there. There's a penalty flag on the play. I'm not sure what this is for. It's going to be marched off against McLean.
False start.
False start.
So now that's got the clock stopped with they're showing 2nd and 11 on the scoreboard, but it's got to be more than that.
Yeah, it's going to be 2nd and 16 or 15.
And they take a knee again, making it 3rd and a bunch, but there's
40-second clock. It ain't going to make a
40-second
difference.
clock, ain't going to make a difference.
So, again, this is our Ace Hardware postgame show. We appreciate Jason Blevins and his staff at your local Ace Hardware here in Miami. They've been with us for several years. We appreciate them. If you need anything, it doesn't even have to be hardware related. You can go in there. They've got the Yetis. They've got the Traegers. They've got the pellets for your Traegers. They got plants. They got plumbing supplies. They got paint, tools. I mean, you name it. I mean, I bought binoculars in there.
Yeah.
I mean, they got a little bit of everything.
I've most recently bought stuff for my chainsaw, for my steel chainsaw.
Right. Oh, yeah, they
Leaf
do steel.
blowers and weed eaters and all your steel products in there. It's good quality stuff. And your War Dogs going to the middle of the field here to shake hands with the victorious Tulsa McLean team. And, that's a tough one. That was definitely a game that we should have won. And we're not going to – what's going on here? Coach Gardner calls him over. This is weird. Oh, Coach Gardner wanted to have a word with him here before we shook hands.
Yeah.
Make sure it's nothing but good game.
Yeah.
You know.
I'm sure he wanted it to stay classy right here.
Yep. Hey, keep it classy. Don't
that.
do anything stupid. You know, I was like, well, this is weird. I ain't never seen this happen. And there's Damian Burris right there with his arm in a sling, bless.
Yeah, hopefully it's nothing severe.
Yeah.
Hopefully that's precautionary until they can get him checked out tomorrow.
Yeah.
See what's going on. We're probably getting ready to lose our camera, so I'm going to put this graphic up.
Yeah, you'll be taking cameras down here real quick. Well, what do you want to do? You want offense or defense tonight?
I think I'm going to take offense.
Go ahead.
I'm going to say Josh Throneberry.
I like it.
Josh really ran the ball well. Just got hard yardage. I mean, man, he was pounding that ball, and I like him at running back. Josh is a junior. We'll have him back next year. I think probably where you're at right now in the season, you got 3 games left. I think you start looking at making a few changes in the lineup, and I think that's a good one.
Yeah, sure, I like it. Yeah, I like that. I agree with that, Bless. I'm going to do defense and special teams tonight.
Yep, that's good because I was thinking we should have a special teams guy tonight.
On the defensive side of the ball, I'm going to give it to Clay McCormick.
Okay.
Big dog is in there eating tonight, and he got a lot of stuff done for us. You could really tell a difference in this War Dog defense with Big Mac on the field.
Yep.
Special teams, Tanner Maple.
Yep, I agree.
That kid made some plays, just tremendous. Just gutsy returns, in their kickoffs. So Tanner Maple on special teams, Clay McCormick on defense. Very easily could have said Tanner Maple on defense.
Right.
Very easily could have said Tanner Maple on offense as well.
Right.
The kid's just a beast. And, we knew he was last season. We knew he was this season early. But, man, he has really poured it on here, later in the season. He's just playing at another level. He is just taking his game to another notch. But so we got offense, Josh Throneberry, defense, Clay McCormick, and special teams, Tanner Maple. But Tanner Maple could have been a co on all of those.
Right.
So as the War Dogs have a little conversation down here in the end zone, I just talk about an emotional night, really a game that by all accounts, I would say team-wise we were the better team, but they just, once again, speed kills. Once it's third, fourth game now where they've had some guys able to make some big plays just out of raw speed, and that's something we're going to have to find. We're going to have to find a way to defend that. And I just don't know how you do it. But that's all you got?
Yeah, next week we go on the road to Oologah. Oologah was giving Wagner a pretty good game. I mean, Wagner was ahead a couple touchdowns, but it was still a pretty good game, it looked like.
Wagner's only had a couple touchdowns. You're giving them all they want and then some.
And so, travel to Oologah next week. Then we come back home for Cleveland that senior night, and then we go to number 5, Bristow, after that. So not going to get much easier.
No, it is not.
I'm going to give you a couple score updates before we go. On a couple of those games. Let's see here. Okay, Wagner, Oologah's final 38-19. Wagner gets the win. Bristow beat Grove 46-16. And Cleveland beat Catoosa 21-7. So we got some rough games still ahead.
Oh, boy, you ain't kidding.
We lost. I mean, I don't say lost. Burris got banged up tonight. We don't know the status completely 100% of what his status is. But it didn't look good. He's in a sling. He's somebody we're going to need down the stretch here. But maybe hopefully next week we'll have Gavin Payton back at quarterback.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Give us some
A
experience.
little more experience back there.
And, throwing the ball too, Gavin's got better. He's a senior.
Right.
He's stouter. He's had more time in the weight room. And some of those throws that were falling a little bit short, Gavin's going to put on the money.
Right. And I'm not selling Jinx short by any chance. He had a pretty good game tonight. He underthrew some balls that cost him.
Yeah.
Receivers were open on a couple of those, just underthrow and one down there that Burris became a defender on that was almost an interception. But Jinx is going to get better. He's the future of the program.
Yeah.
He's going to get stronger in the weight room.
This is his first start.
Right.
In high school, and he came out and he really, he did a daggone good job.
Yeah.
The offense is having to work with a new guy back there calling the shots and calling the snap count. And, did we have any false starts? Maybe one.
Yeah,
I think we had one.
Yeah.
Which is remarkable.
Yeah, it is.
We handing the ball off a couple times, a little tough on the exchange. But that stuff will get better.
And you guys saw our sponsors was we ran the commercials tonight. Also, Nutting Paint and Body is our Player of the Game award. I've already posted that on Facebook, who those guys are. But if you get an opportunity to thank our sponsors, please do so. If you shop their business, tell them you've heard about them on War Dog Sports because we couldn't do it without them. They're the ones that make it happen. They make it to where we don't have to charge the school, we don't have to charge the viewer, and we can bring these to you live and at no charge to anybody. Other than the sponsors. They foot the whole bill. So we appreciate all they do. We appreciate the ones that have been with us for a long time. And Nutting Paint and Body is one of those, so as well as Ace Hardware, our post-game show sponsor. So if you get an opportunity to shop with either one of those, or if you need your car fixed, go see Nuttings. Jared out there, his son, his stepson, Casey Perry, number 8, is out here playing tonight. And so if you get an opportunity to thank those guys, we would greatly appreciate that if you throw in a good word for us. Guys, for Bless Parker, this is John Bearden. We'll be back. We'll do a coach's show this next week. Didn't work out last week. Coach had some stuff going on that he had to be at. The week before, I had some stuff I had to do, so we'll try to play catch-up this next week and try to fill in and get a player in there and interview him a little bit, and maybe John Bill make it. John's starting a new job. He's kind of in limbo sometimes about what he can do and what he can be. But we'll try to get it to you either Tuesday or Wednesday night, and we'll post it on the Facebook. And but until then, we thank you for logging on. We want to thank Sky Pendergraph for filling in on the camera tonight, as well as Eli Bearden up there on the other camera. And so thank those guys. Thank Chad Davis for joining us there in the third quarter.
Like that, really, that's really good.
He keeps me reined in, because I'd have us kicking, 50 onside kicks and trying to go for 2 every time.
Hook and laterals every play,
But it's a lot easier for us to say that stuff from up here. We know Coach Gardner and his staff are doing a great job, and they work hard to try to get these boys better and get them in a position to win. And you know what? In most of our games this year, they were in that position.
Yeah, we were in a position to win.
And and even the way this game was, we were still in a position that we could have pulled this thing off.
Yep.
And some things just didn't go our way. And eventually,
they will.
Those things will start going our way.
Yep.
So, if you see the kids, give the kids a pat on the back and say, hey, we appreciate you fighting hard. Because I promise you, these kids didn't quit. They're battling the whole time. And I appreciate that. I appreciate their fight out there. I appreciate their willingness to lay their bodies on the line and try to get a win for the community. And it's not for lack of effort.
Nope, it is not that. I agree.
So, all right, guys. I think I've rambled enough. You got anything else?
No, sir.
All right. Well, guys, if you don't get a chance to be at the coaches or to watch the coaches show, it'll be on your Facebook page. Until next week, we'll be at Oologah. Game time 7 o'clock. Thanks for logging on, and God bless.